We're trying to help my friend Joseph from New York. And after making another boot copy of Windows 11 to see if that was the reason we were having some trouble, originally the system was booting into a domain, which is news to me. Yeah, we've decided to try a few things. So here we are in the BIOS of his, what is it? It's a Dell what?
It's a Dell 5420.
A 5420. Is that an Inspiron?
It's a Latitude.
A Latitude. All right. Okay, cool. So in order to get to boot, we've shown you on the prior video how sometimes the SSD on a modern computer won't populate. And what that basically means is that the additional driver for the RAID array needs to be installed. And that doesn't typically come with Windows, the bootloader version of Windows. So if you just turn off the RAID boot in the BIOS, you should be able to turn it back down to AHCI, which makes it a normal drive-supported boot, which is included in the Windows Media Creation tool. So if you go to the boot, oh good. So go, it's a little fuzzy. Yeah, just turn off RAID. Oh, no, it's auto mode, deployed mode.
Where to go? I am the boot configuration.
Yeah, you're in the boot configuration, advanced boot configuration. We should be able to secure boot. We don't want to turn off secure boot. What are those options at the bottom? No, we don't need that. Expert key. No, we don't need to mess with the keys. Can you go to the left? Okay, that's the boot sequence. Click storage. Storage, that's what we want. There, oh, that's what we really want. There we go. Okay, up top where it says AHCI, click up there, towards the top. Yeah, that. Click that. That should fix it. There we go. Click yes. There. Awesome.
Okay,
now,
apply changes.
Yeah, apply changes. Reboot in your Windows 11 probably won't need that additional driver because we're not using the same driver. We're not using the RAID driver. Oh man, this microphone works so much better without my pop filter. It was required.
I think it's working better, this one.
Yeah, good. Okay, reboot. Let's try this again. We're gonna do Windows 10. We're gonna do Windows 10 because we're both stuck with the Windows 11, right?
Oh yes.
Okay, cool. Let's put the Windows 10 in there now. Windows F2 or F12, either one on a Dell. F2 is the boot specifically, and F12 gives you all the options, including the boot. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I'm the South Bay Tech Guru. I give free support. I am a full-time shop here in Los Angeles. But of course, when I have time, I offer it for free here on YouTube. South Bay Tech Guru is in the chat, or you can give me a call at 855-434-8787. I do record my phone calls, so if you give me a long, lengthy technical conversation, I might air it later. Or if you want to schedule a time to go live here, just as our friend Joseph is from New York, we can do that too. Show up in the YouTube chat. You can help us. You can help me, help someone else diagnose faster, or just give me some general conversation here on South Bay Tech Guru's YouTube chat. All right, so we're going to boot to that USB stick, Windows 10 this time. Since we don't want to waste too much time spinning our wheels, we can always experiment later with that. But let's see if we can get Windows 10 at least installed. It'll be interesting to see if this hardware prompts us to install Windows 11 once you do all your updates too. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to text my dad. I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks. Let's see here. Only spam texts here.
Okay, so there's the options now.
All right, good. Oh, what versions? Pro? You wanted? Okay, so did you pay for a copy of Pro, or does that?
No, I think it's downloaded. This one from I don't know,
okay, no.
Or something.
Just so you know, Windows 10 Pro or 11 Pro, the sticker, if it's a factory laptop, if the sticker says it's for Pro, then it'll have the license already. But otherwise, you're going to end up having to pay the upgrade. So if it has a home license sticker on it, do you know? Is there a licensing sticker?
I don't know. There is something here.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it say Pro? Does it say Pro? Oh, does it say Pro though? Does it say the word Pro on that sticker?
No, you cannot see so clear.
Okay. Oh, you know what you can do? You can go to Dell's website on another computer and type the service tag. That'll tell you what OS it's shipped with. You can do home, and it'll do a free upgrade in place, if that's the case.
This is it says there Windows Pro and Windows Pro pre-activated.
Yeah. Okay.
Use.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you're getting interesting, but maybe they've changed things. I haven't downloaded a copy of Windows in probably a couple months, so maybe I'm just due to do a new
Which
update.
one to install now?
Let's just do the home version to play it safe. We're not going to break anything if we do the Pro, but let's do upgrade. Yeah, just do the home for now. We can Pro it later. I mean, you're already pretty skilled. Let's just go through the motions. Delete all those parts. You see that? The partitions just showed up.
Yep.
That was that AHCI switch. Yeah. How big is this drive anyway? I can't quite read it.
256.
256? Got it.
Yeah. Why doesn't let me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Should I go to the pre-activated to install? No. Let's do this and then we try.
Yeah, just do this. Let's see how it behaves. Good. So this is Windows 10, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Understand.
Okay, yeah. So I think we'll have a little bit more luck. This is the more traditional version of, not that Windows 10 is more traditional, but you use the media creation tool rather than the ISO that has 15 different versions of Windows. I don't even know exactly which version of Windows that was giving us a grief. I've never been prompted to straight go to a domain unless you're plugged into a corporate network with a domain-powered network. That was a new experience.
You think that they have the Dells they shipped with the memory inside? I don't know, a chip on the motherboard that don't let you to work to delete it or something like that.
Wait, I'm not sure what you just said. Say that again.
That in the if Dell is shipping the laptops with a chip in the motherboard that doesn't let you to configure the laptop.
Oh.
Do you think they can do that?
I'm not sure what configurations you're thinking of, but
to reset it, to install Windows, to have access.
I don't think we're there yet.
Like,
there might be.
They block you.
You know what? You know what I think you're thinking of is the Lenovo's. Those Lenovo's can be locked down with what's it called? The secure. What's that software? But it's basically like, it literally is called LoJack for laptops. So you can install something like LoJack, at least on a Lenovo, and that'll keep you from reinstalling Windows. I had a guy who basically left on bad terms, so he stole his company's laptop. And ultimately, that meant that I didn't really want to help. And it was kind of karmic because I wasn't able to help him. I basically had to say he stole a brick. But yeah, so the Lenovo's have some hardware you can order, which is essentially the LoJack chip that keeps it from getting reutilized outside the corporate office that it was intended for. So I'm wondering if that's what you're talking about. I would imagine that somebody like the Dell, the corporate model Dells probably also have that option. Yeah, like you could also put a password on the BIOS so someone like us can't get in there and change anything. So you can like tell it not to boot off a USB stick or not boot down off of anything except the USB stick. I mean the internal drive. Yeah.
But now we have access to the BIOS and everything.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we have that sort of limitation. I think this is just you downloaded an obscure version of Windows. I'll have to go online and see what the latest versions of Windows are because it's been a couple months. I'm probably due to update all my USB sticks. I have 2 or 3 floating around for 10 and 2 or 3 floating around for 11. And every 6 months, there's a new version of Windows. So if a new version just came out within any number of recent months, then that says a lot.
I think the multi-editions is not good.
Well, I don't know what. Next time you boot it, you'll be able to recognize which versions of Windows it is. I don't know which version you installed. Yeah, that's interesting because I know you can get different language versions. There's probably 20 or 30 of them. Like you can have it install with German and not English. I remember that, but I don't even know if that's it. So I'll play around. I'll see what ISO versions there are. I know that media
Okay.
creation tool also allows you to do an ISO, but again, it's just the home or the pro version, not any other versions of Windows.
Let's see here.
No, I think we're going to have a little less of an issue. We still didn't technically fix your issue. We're just sidestepping it by installing a different version. And I'm definitely confident your hardware is fully functional.
Just, let's see also. I'm looking.
Yeah, this pop filter on the microwave on this microphone is so much better. I was
It's much better. The
Yeah.
other one is
well, it
popping
is
all
literally called the
time.
pop filter. That was me spitting into it. I could have destroyed the microphone doing that. You're not supposed to do that. But me, I was quick. I realized that it is a better performing microphone than the cheesy little lapel mic I was trying to use. But I didn't realize the pop filter was an absolute necessity. I figured, well, using it on occasion without one wouldn't be a big deal, but it's actually unusable without it. So here we are. What percentage is that? It's a bit blurry.
87.
Got it. How much RAM is in here?
16.
Good. That's a good minimum. That's my new minimum for people.
It's a i7, a 3000.
Cool. Do you know if it's a 12th or 13th generation chip?
Think.
Not a big deal.
I don't know.
The BIOS
We can
probably
check
would have
that.
told us. Yeah, go into the BIOS, probably say which generation it
I
is.
think I have a picture somewhere.
Or you can install Speccy or something like that, and it'll tell you which chip is under all the hardware that's under the hood.
Doesn't say.
No, this is good.
11th generation.
Oh, 11th. Okay, well that tells us something. It's a couple years old then.
Yeah, 1.7.
Where'd you see that?
I took a picture of the BIOS specification.
Oh, got it. Yeah, sweet. There you go. So I think we're up to our 13th. The latest as of today is the 13th generation of chips.
13.
Yeah. 12 is still pretty current, but 13 is the latest.
The Windows 10 are more slower to install it than 11.
Well, that is interesting. I don't know why. I don't have a valid answer. I mean, they're so similar. The driver base isn't that much different. If anything, I'd imagine 11 to be a little slower because it's a little heftier. They both have full support for trim, which is a performance-oriented technology for the SSD. That's interesting. Yeah, oh, that's the other thing. That Windows 11 copy is probably a bundled, giant, bloated, does everything, has everything Windows version of 11. Yeah, this is more normal behavior. Yes.
Let's see. Oh.
If you've never been here before, it looks like we got a couple of viewers. I want to acknowledge them. This is Chris. My name is Chris, the South Bay Tech Gurus. I'm a full-time tech shop here in Los Angeles, California. If you've never been here before, I do film the work, and I do offer free interaction from you. If you want to call me on Zoom, I'll put you live here, and we can figure out your own personal problems here. And if you just want a technical conversation, I do record my phone calls, so even if I'm not live and it's an interesting call, I might take the recording and broadcast it later. That is what I'm all about. Give me a call at 855-434-8787. Show up in the YouTube chat. If you can catch us while we're live, you can also find me on Facebook at South Bay Tech Gurus. I take these links and send them to the free support page free IT support page on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook. Oh, what's that? Free, what is that? Post? That's interesting. That's a little blurry. What does that say?
I don't know.
That's weird. I'm not used to those windows popping up. Where are you getting your windows, man? Heck.
I don't know. I just downloaded one one more.
You're pretty sure
Yeah.
you got these off of Microsoft.com, right? That's really weird.
As we're talking, I download one more from Windows.
That
from
is really
Microsoft.
weird. You're just in New York. You're not in a different country. I don't know. Weird. It's still booting. Is it doing
Yeah.
anything?
It's loading here.
I'm so glad I'm
okay.
recording this because this is a first. Show up at the chat. Comment on what the heck we're looking at. I'm not used to these windows popping up. He says he's got the copy of Windows 10 from the Media Creation Tool as of today. What is today? December 9, 2022. So whatever that version of Windows 10 is, he downloaded using the Media Creation Tool. We've got some DOS windows here that I'm not familiar with. It looks like it's extracting, but every time I do this, it never populates a DOS window progress bar. That's really weird. Can you zoom in a little bit? The view is
Yeah.
just a little blurry. I can kind of read it. .NET stuff. That's really weird. Administration 2016 post setup security updates. Yeah, I'm not used to you're getting DOS windows on the copy of Windows 10. Weird.
Should I install another one?
Well, I don't recognize the blue window.
Yeah, me too. I never saw this before.
That is really weird. What's that say?
Windows malicious software removal tool installed. And Defender.
It's almost like you
definition
downloaded a custom build. Someone customized the installer.
failed.
What does that say? Windows what? Was Windows Defender is updated.
update.
Yeah, I don't know that you did the one I install is a very bare bones version of Windows. I mean, it's a complete version of Windows. Oh, there we go. What's that say? Click. Get going fast.
Use Express settings.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, name it. I think we're good. I don't know what version of Windows 10
so.
this is. Okay, go ahead. You know, it's probably been a few weeks, a few months. I don't know what version. Like I said, Windows gets
I
up.
don't know. Put for now one to try it.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
What's that last thing?
No, it's the hint.
The what? Oh, the pin?
Yeah, put this. Doesn't matter. I want to see if it's gonna work.
That's weird. Hi. I think we're good because if we get to this thing, I think we're good. But that DOS window where it was populating virus updates, that was weird. Last time I installed 10, it doesn't do that. Probably going to get prompted for my 10 minutes any minute on Zoom. I haven't seen it yet, but just giving you a warning in case I drop off.
Okay. Yes.
But I think we're going to get there before we're there, before we get kicked off from each other. Lots of great features to get excited over. Yeah, both Windows 10 and 11 get major upgrades every 6 months. All right, let's start. Yes. There you go. Here, okay, so go to the system. I want to see what version of Windows 10 this is. And then go to About. Oh, this is an early version of 10. I don't know where you got this. This is an older. The start menu looks old.
This one was a USB that I had already. So
okay, this is an old version. This is like a 2-year-old version of Windows 10. That's why I didn't recognize it. Okay, not activated. Go to System. Let me see what it says. And then About at the bottom.
Where is it? Yeah.
Windows for organization. Windows 10 Pro. Okay, you installed Windows 10 Pro. Oh, that's why. Okay, you got some bells and whistles on Pro. That's probably why you had those DOS windows there, because the yeah, got it. Okay, so it might register okay. So if you do some updates, the activation might be okay, or go ahead and try to activate it now. I don't think. Oh yeah, 1511. That's an old version. That's an old version of 10.
This one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the issue is. See, I don't know where you got your media creation tool, but if you get the latest media creation tool, it will come with the latest version of 10. I don't know where you got it exactly. Well, here, let's do this. While you have a working machine, let's see if you can get it online.
The 10.
It's online? Okay, go to Microsoft.com. Let me show me where you got that media creation tool.
I just downloaded the 10.
Okay, let me see where. Well, I'm curious because you downloaded an older version of Windows 10.
Okay, let me tell you where. Okay.
You go ahead and show us on the screen. That's my point.
Okay.
If you could show us, then we can all see where we're going or how we ended. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You're on a okay.
Video creation.
Okay.
Press this.
Got it. Yep. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Let me show you where I got mine, because that's actually okay. Yeah, let me show you where I got a different version of mine. Okay. Yeah. This is a different version of Windows. Got it. Okay, go back. Yep, go back. Just go back. Go back to Microsoft.com. Yeah, actually, go to Google.
Okay.
Go to Google. I'm going to show you why you downloaded the other copy of Windows. Okay, Windows 10 Media Creation Tool. Type that. There you go. It's already populated. You should be able to click that. There. Yeah.
First one.
Yeah. There you go. Is it for 10? Yes. There we go. This is a more... Scroll to the left. Oh, wait. Go back. No, I'm sorry. Move the camera a little bit to the left. Okay. Go. Can you go... Oh, unless I change the website, can you do me a favor? Can you click the back one more time? Yeah. Go scroll down a little bit. Yeah, download Windows 10, that one. The link that you haven't clicked on yet. Yeah, that. Go ahead and click that. There we go.
Oh.
You see how you see how the window the screen looks a little different? Yes, that is a different version of Windows. So that's why. Yeah, okay, you downloaded Pro. Got it. See this window here is for home. That's why I didn't recognize what I was looking at.
Okay.
So if you wanted home, got it. So go ahead and try to update it or try to activate it, because we don't know if this hardware is qualified for the free upgrade to Pro.
Here on this one.
Yeah, go ahead and try to activate it. You see on the left side where it says activate? Oh, actually, just type the word activate where it says find a setting in the top. At the very top, over where it says Windows. You see where it says find a setting?
It says that. Where?
On the right. At the top. Where you, yeah.
Okay.
Now just type activate. Activation right there. Good. Now hit the activation button.
It says can activate.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I need the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you need to be on. Are you not online?
No, now I'm gonna be.
Yeah, get it online and then hit deactivate and see if Windows 10 Pro is qualified on that
But
hardware.
I can't connect it to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's because you need the driver now.
Oh,
Yeah,
so I
right. If
need
you
with
so
the
what?
cable.
Yeah, no, yeah. So right click on the start menu.
Okay.
I feel like standing. All
I
right.
connect.
I feel like standing. All right. Yeah. So if you right click on the device or right click on system, you're gonna and go to the device. Do you know how to go to the device manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that,
I can
and you'll see
tap
all
it
your
here.
drivers that are missing.
Yeah, on my computer.
Yeah, right click on my computer, or computer. I think it just says
Yeah, where
computer.
is my computer
It
here?
just says computer.
Mm,
Here, move your camera to the left. I can't see that. I can't see the menu on the very left. There you go. Good. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, just go to system. Go to system. Oh, just right click on the start menu. There. Just do that. Right click on the start button. Yeah, right click.
Doesn't
Yeah,
doesn't
well.
let me with that.
Do you have an external mouse?
What? Let me. I have an
Yeah,
extra mouse here. Let
yeah,
me
you know
put the
what?
mouse.
Because you're missing the mouse driver too, probably. So there's a more advanced hardware. Your mouse is considered more advanced. There you go. Right click on the start button down now. There you go. Right click on the start button with the external mouse.
Let me do personalization and put
Yeah.
where is the lock screen?
What are you doing? There.
Here.
Right click. Now go to device manager. There.
Oh, there.
Look at all those drivers you're missing.
Yes.
So you're going to have to
Okay.
go get the driver for the Wi-Fi and or the Ethernet. Is the Ethernet
Okay,
driver?
but it,
Go ahead.
so I connected with the Ethernet now.
Yeah, but that driver also is missing. You see what I mean?
Okay, so where to find this one now?
You're going to have to go to another computer and go get it manually. You're going to go to Dell, type the service tag in Dell's website, and get that list of drivers. All you're going to need is either the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet, because once you get it online, you'll be able to go straight from that machine to the internet and download your updates then.
Okay.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, this is the sort of instruction I plan on doing more and more often.
Meanwhile, I download the other one.
Yeah.
Flash drive.
If you've never been here before, this is South Bay Tech Gurus. My name is Chris. I'm helping my friend from New York here set up a brand new copy of Windows. We're installing new drivers because we just installed Windows 10, but it's missing a lot of drivers, including the ones necessary to get online, which is both his Ethernet and his Wi-Fi. All we need now is an internet connection. Once he gets it online, he'll be able to download all the other drivers. So this is a typical situation. Windows does not usually include all the drivers out of the box. The USB stick will have enough to get the thing going, but in this case, he's got a bunch of drivers that are missing.
Okay, so you told me, Chris, to go to Dell.
Yes, Dell.com. And you're
Okay.
getting the service tag is going to be on the bottom of that machine, or if you restart it, you'll get the service tag out of the. Okay, we're down to our last 10 minutes because my Zoom call is going to disappear. But anyway, just so you know what's up. Yeah, if you go to the device manager, I'm sorry, go to Dell.com and then type the service tag.
Yes,
Get the service
I
tag.
found it. Latitude 54.
I got it. Okay, exact model number is fine, but the service tag would do an auto detect.
Okay, the service tag. I have it somewhere.
Yeah. Cool. So that's the other thing you could do. Like the driver that you were smart enough to do on the memory stick, you did it for the SSD, but what you could also do is the internet driver for this particular hardware if you're going to do these machines all the time. If I run into this problem, I'll download the driver, and that way I got a folder for all the Dell machines I work on. So if I work on multiple Dells, the driver is already in the Dell folder that I've assigned the Wi-Fi driver for, or the Ethernet driver. So that way, once I get it online, I can then just start doing the updates. And then usually, the Windows updates contains 90% of the drivers, and if that doesn't usually include all the drivers, then you can run the auto detection tool directly off of Dell's website. Most of the manufacturers have an auto detect function so that it will take you directly to the downloader site.
Okay, I found it. It's
Good.
the Ethernet. Okay, recommended downloaded.
Yeah.
What else to download?
You're just going to download that. And then it's going to be an executable, which you're going to operate on this machine. And it's going to extract to a Dell folder as an INF file or whatever the file is. And then you're going to right-click on the missing placeholder in the device manager. Go browse to wherever you dumped it. By default, the executable puts it in the root of C, calling it a folder called Dell.
A moment to find it.
All right. Cool. We're down to our last 7.5 minutes, and then I'm going to be kicked off. Just so you know, if I go missing, that's where I went.
Okay.
All right. No, this has been an excellent interaction. Thank you for the content.
Yep. Okay, I found this.
Yeah. No, it sounds like you got a lot of skill anyway. You just need a little bit of help.
Yeah, I stuck there and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's all right. No. Well, you were skilled enough to know basically how to get Windows going. And you figured out that you needed the driver for the SSD too. That's a more advanced tidbit that you wouldn't necessarily know offhand. And that's the fact that in our hard drive it's never been a problem, but it's only been since the more modern SSDs for the driver to be needed. Are you loading it on a thumbstick?
Yes, I'm trying now.
All right, cool. Yeah, we're down to our last six minutes, and I'm gonna disappear. But I can recall you back.
Okay. The other thing is that the Mac is not compatible.
Say that again?
The sticks and the Mac, the drivers and the hard disk of the Mac.
The Mac?
Yeah, it's not compatible with the Windows, and I have to.
Oh, well, on a modern Mac, a modern Mac, well, Boot Camp is no longer because Windows is EXE. That's the newer Macs are M series chips. They're no longer Intel, so you can't put Boot Camp Windows onto an Apple. Is that what you're talking about?
I have also. I have the Windows 11 double.
For a Mac. Oh, you mean it's virtualized? Yeah, you can do a VM. Yes, you just can't do Boot Camp. Yeah. All right, where are we? We still got 5 minutes before I get kicked off.
The USB. I'm trying to load it. It doesn't recognize it.
What the oh, wait. So you're plugging in the USB stick into this machine, right?
To my machine.
Oh, all right. And it's not seeing it?
To transfer the
Right. That's not seeing the stick?
No.
That's weird. All right. I'm just going to call you right back when we get kicked off.
Okay.
It looks like we got another 4 minutes before Zoom says zoom goodbye.
Mm, copy. Okay.
Did you get it to see the stick?
Now I'm doing, and
That's
I'm
really weird.
putting it in.
Oh wait, you got you got the driver?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna call. We got 30 more,
Mm.
3 more minutes. Yeah, I actually like this microphone a lot better than my lapel. It's a piece of junk. I don't even remember how little I spent on that lapel mic. What are you doing?
No.
Okay, where's that memory stick? Where's the if you go to Windows Explorer, can you see it? Click on the folder next to the bed. Yeah, click on the yellow folder at the bottom. Windows Explorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
I forgot. I
It's
forgot
all right.
everything here.
No, it's all right. No, this is exactly what I
Uh,
want this YouTube channel to do. This is the sort of interaction I want.
Why it's locked here? This
Oh, what kind of
thing.
memory stick is it? Is it a locked? Is it encrypted?
No. This is the local.
Oh, you encrypted it.
What?
Oh, wait, what is that? Hold on. Oh, is it encrypted? Yeah. Did you
I don't
encrypt it?
know.
I don't remember.
No.
Well, we don't have. I don't even know what the state. That's weird. It's got an exclamation point. All right. Well, go into your memory stick. Your memory stick looks like it's got that encryption software installed on it. You see that? Where you click on the
No,
CD?
it's the but it's this one. It's here. I
Right.
transfer it here, and but doesn't recognize it.
You don't. Oh, well. If it's USB 3, you might need the USB 3 driver. Do you not have a USB stick laying around?
Yes, it's USB 3.
Just put it on the memory stick, the one you installed
Okay,
Windows
why
with.
is
Okay, I'm gonna have to
what's
recall
going
you
on?
back. I'm gonna call you back in a minute, but go ahead and put it on the memory stick that you used for Windows. Just use that.
Okay, I'll try
I have
now.
a suspicion that the USB 3 driver needs to be installed so enough amperage can be pushed to that mechanical drive.
Okay, let me try some.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So we're going to get kicked up apart in about a minute and a half. No, I don't want to upgrade. I'm paying $150 for Zoom right now. Until I get a few more people that want these interactions, I'm not going to pay for Zoom.
If you can call back.
Yeah, I'll call you right back. All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Looks. Well, you still got me for 1 more minute. Go. We'll let it kick me off. Okay. Where are we? Is it? You're putting it on the Windows installer stick.
I put it now.
Good.
Transfer it.
Good. It's an executable file, right?
Yep. I don't know this. What is that?
Yeah, I don't have an ad answer either. I don't know why you have an exclamation point on your. Here, right click and go to properties. Well, we'll worry about it in a minute. I'm about to get kicked off. As soon as I get kicked off, I'll call you right back, or I'll invite you again.
Okay.
Where is the Zoom? Let me. Come on, it's gonna kick us off. Still hasn't kicked us off. It just says less than a minute. I don't see. I guess I don't get it. Ah, there we are. All right, good. So we're gonna call our friend from New York back. Let's see here. We're still available. New meeting. All right, let's see here. End meeting for all. Copy invitation. There we are. We're going to go to paste. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's a different link. That's interesting. Good. I'm ready to take his call. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I am the South Bay Tech Guru. All right, so I just Facebook messaged the key to get in. Hope he sees the message. He's been busy with his computer. Let's see here. I hope he sees it. Joseph. Join. I don't want to join. Come on. Oh, invite. Ah, that's what I did. Copy invitation link. There. I thought that looked a little weird. Come on. Paste. I hope you can see this here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Participants. Come on. Anyway, all right. Well, we try to figure out if our friend Joseph knows that I'm trying to... There he is. There's Joseph. Admit. There. Okay. Joseph, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, I
hear
can.
you.
Good, good, good. Where we are. Go ahead and turn that camera around. Where are we?
Okay.
I see you're... Yeah, good, 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 good. All right. Go ahead and put that memory stick in that machine.
Yeah, let's... I have problem with the stick. It doesn't recognize it. Oh,
What do you mean? It doesn't populate a drive letter?
in my computer here, I can't...
Here, show me the other computer.
No, I put it... I have... Let me try. Try. I need to do something here and I can't.
Here, show me the screen. Does it give you any errors when you plug it in? Or any dings? We're so close.
We are, but okay. Okay, let's try if it's gonna work. This, if it's the correct Excel.
Oh, sounds like it sees it now.
Yeah, but let's see if it's gonna.
Okay, you plugged it into the machine we're working on? That's weird.
Oh my god.
You know what I do? The other thing you can do, I have a legacy supported USB stick. That's a Wi-Fi card. That's another thing. Oh yeah, so there's something wrong. There's something wrong with that stick. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
plug it back in. Try another USB port. I'm wondering.
I'm trying now.
Yeah, that's really weird behavior.
Okay. I hope this is gonna work. This is gonna work.
Are you using a different memory stick?
Yeah, I use another one now.
That's weird. Which version of Windows is on your workbench? On your other computer?
11.
11.
11.
You installed Windows on that machine, or you just got that machine as it is?
Which one? That I have?
The one that
It's-
you're
it's
getting
a-
the driver from.
It's a virtual.
Got it.
Okay. transferring 1 minute.
Oh, all right. We got it working.
It's two XS. It's the Intel Ethernet and the Realtek USB.
Good. Yeah, you don't need to do all those. We only need one to get it online. Once we're online, we can do the updates. Either by Wi-Fi or the Ethernet. Is it copying an EXE?
Yes.
You want to show us the camera?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
I don't know why it stops here.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You see the one?
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, okay.
One,
Yeah,
two.
you're in. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got totally
Okay.
confused. When you said you were working with a Mac, I wasn't understanding what was. Okay, got it. Okay.
No, this is a Mac, but I
Yeah.
have also. Now look. You
Yeah.
see here?
Right.
This is the Windows 11,
Yeah.
and here is the Mac.
Got. Oh, okay. You got two
So I
computers
have it
next to
both.
us. Got
no,
it.
yeah, it's a virtual, and you can
Right.
copy and
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
it's easy sometimes to work both of those.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Exactly.
Of course, it's confusing when you're dealing with multiple drives because USB. If you got USB sticks, EXTFAT allows you to do Windows and Mac, but there's certain technical limitations like file sizes up to 4 gigs and things.
There you go.
There we go.
Which one is
Okay, go get that Ethernet card, that Ethernet driver. Yeah. So it's going to access to install and or extract. Click yes. There we go.
installed?
Good. Yes. And now watch. It's going to populate in the drive manager, in the device manager. There we go. Is it plugged in? Is the Ethernet plugged in?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So the internet's just going to start working. Nice. Now, do you see an Ethernet? I can't see the placeholder. Can you zoom in on
Intel
the...
Ethernet controller. This update installed successfully. Okay.
Good. Okay. Do you see that it's connected?
Yep.
Good. So now go do your
Right.
updates. Go to the start menu. And do the system updates. Yes. There we go. Settings. Good. Go to up. Go to about. Go to about. Actually, go to.
No.
What are the updates?
Display.
Oh, that is weird. Yeah. What? This is such an old version of Windows 10. This is a few years old. Click the start menu again. Yeah. Click the settings. Yep. Right there. Go to the about. Go to about.
Here maybe.
Yeah,
Update
there,
and security.
Yep, update and security. Yes, there you go. Check for updates. Bingo, we're good. We are good. Now we got what we needed. This is a live install. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I am the South Bay Tech Guru, and I am helping my friend from New York, Joseph, install Windows 10. We've made a lot of progress. We're just installing some updates. We had to manually install the Ethernet to get this thing online. There we go. Yes. So now go ahead and open up your device manager.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened?
No, nothing. It just probably updated the video driver or something. That's why it flinched
Yeah.
at us. So you're going to start to see all those populate. All those exclamation points in the device manager are going to start to disappear. Because, well, they won't disappear. They'll populate as populated drivers. Right now, they're populated as missing drivers.
But I'm confused about this thing here.
What?
Is it?
What?
Yeah, this one here.
Confused about what?
Computer.
The C drive, you mean?
This one here.
Yeah, I am too. And I am wondering if there's an extra, like a chipset driver or something. I'm not even familiar with that either. Here, Google it. Let's Google it. Exclamation point on C drive. That's what I do. If I don't have an answer immediately, here, I'm going to do it. Let's see here. Let's go to exclamation point on C drive.
Windows 10.
The yellow triangle with an exclamation point mark on drive C comes from BitLocker, so it's BitLocked. You must have encrypted it at some point.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how we can...
Well, we can. Okay, so we can turn that off. You just type BitLocker in the corner, over the left side of the screen by the start menu. Down. Yeah, just type BitLocker right there. There you go. So manage BitLocker. You can deactivate it. Oh, it's
And
busy
only bit-
encrypting. So at some point, you know what? I think that's what that menu was in the very beginning. The Windows Pro enables BitLocker. Windows Home doesn't even include it.
Okay.
Yeah. So at some point, you can just turn it off.
It says turn on BitLocker.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. I see that. Oh, well, that's because it's busy. It's a glitch. You see how it says it's encrypting? So it's actually busy encrypting. You're probably going to have to let it finish, and then you can turn it off.
Okay.
I think that's a bug. That's why it's not intuitive, basically. There we go.
If I install the Windows 10 from the link that you told me now, from the media
Yeah.
create. Oh, no, it's already the flash is.
Okay, so the
flash
difference
drive
is
good.
because I don't install Pro nearly as often as I install Home. That's the difference. The one that I pointed you to is for Home.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you found is for Pro or the other versions. You have a few versions of Windows to choose from.
And after that, you think I can update to 11?
I'm really curious. That's what I think when you do all your updates, because if the hardware supports it, meaning it has all the minimum requirements like 8 gigs of RAM, I think it needs at least a 5th generation chip and the support for the 2.0 TPM chip.
Yes.
TPM 2.0 chip. I think those are
Yes.
that's the bulk of. I think those are all the requirements for Windows 11. Basically, the computer has to be less than, say, 3 or 4 years old. Yeah, so your device manager populace will start to, yeah, eventually, as the Windows updates continue.
Yeah, security updates pending. No, not this one. If I go here and search, it's not gonna find it automatically.
Oh, it will. I would be patient. It will find most of those. At the very least, you might have to go to Dell.com, download the installer that does an auto detect from their website, and it'll find any drivers that are actually missing. Go ahead and restart now. You need to finish some of these updates before the final ones can be finished. Some of these are for prerequisites. I remember the other day I had to do a firmware update on a Dell, like no, it wasn't a Dell. What was it? It was a Lenovo. The BIOS needed an update like 6 times because it wouldn't leapfrog versions. I had to do every version that was available, and each one was available in Windows Update. It wasn't like you had to do a manual update separately. It was part of the whole Windows updates. And each time I did it, there was still a new version, so I kept thinking it wasn't happening. Go ahead and log in. Oh, this wallpaper is old. This is like 3-4-year-old version of Windows. Good. Go to the settings again. Yeah. There we go. We're making progress. Retry. That's a lie. It'll work. Not used to talking this much. I don't have a bottle of water here. Yeah, there we go.
No.
Yeah, all right. I think we're making progress. Good. Here, do this. There's another thing. Well, just so you know how to do it, go to Dell.com. Open up Edge. Yeah, go to Dell.com. I think you're going to have to do the accept and download. Oh, no, you don't have to. Good. There we go. Go to support. Oh, no, go to Dell.com. I think you're on Dell's. Is that their homepage? I haven't been on their website in a couple weeks.
What happened?
That's weird. Dell.com. Are you still
Doesn't
online?
let me.
Just type Dell.com right there. Yeah, no. Type Dell.com because it seems like you got a bunch of extra jargon right there. Delete that extra jargon. There you go. There. No,
Again,
hold on. Are you still online? Go to the right. Move your camera.
I'm
That's what I meant.
online.
If I say go to the right, it means I need to see the right side of the screen. Can you move your camera down to your clock?
Yeah, it's connected.
Oh, right. Wait. Oh, you know what? Yeah, go to Dell.com. Oh, you're Googling it.
Oh,
So
here.
Dell.com.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Hmm,
weird.
just
Can you open up another page? Hit the plus. Yeah, open up another tab. Go to yahoo.com. Just go to some random site and see if Dell's got some weird issues. Yeah, Dell's website's up. Open up another tab or go to Dell. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Good. You clicked on a broken link. There. So we're looking for the support page. They've updated their website. I don't recognize what I'm looking at. Services. No, support. Middle of the page
here,
at the top. Middle of the page at the top. Yeah, there we go. So now we're going to go to support home.
Drivers.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, drivers. Perfect. Yeah. Now type your do the we want to do the find my where is it there the drivers and downloads. Where's the auto detect tool? Browse all products. Find my system. Find my service tag. Is that what that says? No. Find my. What does that say?
If I put the latitude, 5420.
You could try that. Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah. Identify. There you go.
Yeah, this one is it.
Good. Okay. You want to install. So that service tag, it's like a VIN on a car. That'll offer up all the drivers that are exclusive to this exact model. So you might want to, yeah, there you go. You can do that if you want. No, somewhere there's an installer that allows you to download. Can't, scroll down. Scroll down. Hold on, let me make this window bigger. See if that helps me a little bit. No, not really. No, scroll back up. I'm sorry. This device. Click on that this device button. Here, you don't know what the service tag is, do you?
Yeah, maybe I can find. Wait.
I don't know if Windows is going to give it up. You might have to go to the BIOS, or if it's on the sticker on the bottom. Dell, the service tag's probably in tiny print on the bottom of the machine.
Okay. Wait. I think I have it somewhere here. Wait, I'm gonna find it. Okay, I think it's that.
Really? You just happen to have that? Okay.
And in the photo,
Oh, yeah. What? It got caught in the photo. Yeah, while you're taking a picture of the BIOS. There you go. There. Good. So now that we gave it the VIN on Dell's website, service tag. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking cars. So these are all the drivers that are exclusive to this machine. So you could do these. You could do the drivers this way also.
So I press the download on the right.
Yeah, you can do one at a time. You can download several. And again, it'll give you the option to just download and install or just download to transport to another machine. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I am the South Bay Tech Guru, and it sounds like an ambulance is going by. There we go. Now we can hear. Yes, my name is Chris. I'm the South Bay Tech Guru, and this is the bulk of what I'm up to here on YouTube. I am here helping my friend Joseph in New York. I'm in Los Angeles. We're installing Windows on a Dell. I'm sorry, which model is this again?
5420.
Inspiron 5420.
Dell.
Latitude. Latitude. Yeah, a Dell Latitude 5420. We're installing Windows. We're getting the drivers. We capture pretty much the whole process here on YouTube. Actually, there was a first part of the process on a prior video. You can find that here. But that's essentially what I'm up to. I film the help. I take phone calls. If you want to call me, whether it's live or not, if it's an interesting, more technically oriented call, I'll take that recording and I'll probably broadcast it later. And then, yeah, you can show up in the YouTube chat, the Facebook chat, or give me that phone call at 855-434-8787. There we go. I gotta learn to look at the camera. I'm so distracted by my own video here. I'm trying to monitor myself. It's a little distracting. Yeah, actors have to try hard not to look at the camera. I have to make it a point to look at it. All right, we're making progress. Good. Which driver did you just install?
I don't know. I'm just pressing everything.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to because I think Windows Update is going to collect most of them. What I usually like to
Okay.
do is let Windows do most of them, and then whatever's not missing, like maybe the camera. I've learned that lesson the hard way. Windows, even if the device manager populates all of them, it does not necessarily mean all the drivers are installed. It's quite possible that there's still a driver or two missing.
So
That's why
let's see which one.
what?
Let's see. Check for updates
Yeah,
here.
we had to
I
restart.
can I can go to device manager.
Yeah, just to watch the progress. It's kind of satisfying to watch them all populate.
Where where I can find it?
Oh, right click on the start menu. Right click on the start button.
Oh yeah, device here.
Yeah, there we go. Halfway up.
And this.
There. There. So those are going to start to turn into populated drivers. Yeah, we don't need to do those right now. Go back to the updates and so we can watch that it's updating. There we go. Oh, you can try to activate. That was that link at the bottom of that other page. I don't think it would. Yeah. So, yeah, click that activate. See what happens. We might need to do some more updates, or it might need to be upgraded to Pro. Well, this is Pro. That's the other thing. If this hardware isn't really qualified for Pro, you're going to have to downgrade it, which means we're going to have to do this over again. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So we installed. Did we install
I can
Pro?
install the Windows that you.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be easier. Yeah, because you you ramrodded Windows 10 Pro on this thing. It's probably not licensed for Pro. That's where we stand. So download the one that I told you to download. That's the one for more custom.
Let me do one restart here. Maybe it's gonna install it now.
Yeah. Restart anyway. Windows is or the Chrome Edge browser was still downloading some drivers, but we were online, so we don't really care about that right now. Any drivers that are needed, I would say 90% of the drivers that we need will be available in Windows Update. All right, go ahead and log in. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit faster each time too because you'll have more drivers in there.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, go ahead and go back to the system update. I got a hair in my face here. System update. Right click on the start menu and go back to the system. Right click on the start menu and then go to device manager up at the top. There. So just move that aside and then do the Windows update. Yeah. There.
Doesn't do it.
It's doing it. Yeah, it is. Windows Update is not totally responsive visually. Some of those updates are just bigger. Yeah, it's going to be 20 minutes or more. I mean, we're going to probably end up ending this call on a calling it finished note. Yeah, that's not actually going to accelerate this. Just let Windows Update populate the whole thing, and eventually you'll be good. Yeah, you're farther along than you realize. It's just going to be time consuming installing those updates. Yeah, so you have to.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I install the Windows that you.
It'll be faster. It'll be faster because you installed an old. You know how.
After that.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna let me to upgrade to Windows 11.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know if this has all the requirements for 11. Oh wait, did you have 11 on here at one point? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was 11.
Oh yeah, it allowed you to get there. Yeah, so it should work. Yes. Yeah. So, that's the other thing. So the copy of Windows you installed right now is a few years old. So you won't have as many updates to install if you installed my copy because it's newer. It includes a lot of cumulative updates.
All right, so I think I have to do again format.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to do. What you're going to want to do is put that driver on my memory stick that you created. You know what I mean? So you have Ethernet
Oh
already.
yeah, yeah. All
Yeah,
these
don't forget to
drivers
do
here.
that because you. It's funny in these days you still need a second computer to prep another one. Yeah, it's a little annoying.
Annoying.
So yeah, grab the Wi-Fi driver or the Ethernet driver and dump those on the Windows 10 stick that I suggested you install. And then you can extract them from that USB stick.
Oh,
And it's probably worth putting them on there or leaving them on there as long as you have that laptop.
let me delete this. Why doesn't it let me skip?
Sometimes if you have Windows Explorer open, it gets stuck like that. Yeah, close up
No,
the. Just
it's a 2 GB only the stick. That's why.
Oh yeah.
At least I'm gonna take the Ethernet and a couple more.
Yeah, you don't need all those. Just get the one to get it online. Yeah, because each of those drivers, it can be kind of big.
Again.
How big is a memory stick? Oh,
This one is 2 GB only.
Oh yeah, no, just put it on the Windows stick. That's 8, right? Or 16?
On the other one that I have,
Yeah.
let me try that. No, it's okay.
All right.
I'm gonna install the Windows 10 from the.
Yeah.
So if I want to install the Windows 11, I'm gonna have the same problem.
No, well,
with the domain.
If you install the Windows 11 version of what I suggested, like you did with 10, you probably won't. So go ahead and open up Edge.
I did that with the creation of the media. Yeah,
you
did that.
Oh, all right. Well, weird.
The same thing happened.
That's really weird. I'll download the newest version tomorrow and see how it behaves. Maybe they've updated it since, and now it just to require a domain login just doesn't make sense to me unless it's a corporate environment, because that's dependent on the network, not the workstation.
And at my home, I'm not.
Yeah, that's why I got flustered. I don't know why a home network would be prompting for a domain login. We're making a lot of progress, so I think we've both nailed down what your issues are. You're going to be able to log in without issue. And then maybe tomorrow, we're going to have a lot of redundancy at this point. We'll just call it quits.
To install the new version of the Windows, we have to go back.
Yeah.
Install the old one and go
well,
back.
No. You understand that part of the issue is that this copy of Windows you installed is 2 or 3 years old, so it's got a lot of updates missing. The version of the media creation tool that comes from where I directed you to is a much newer, basically the newest version of Windows 10. 22H something, I forgot.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but basically that update happens every 6 months.
Okay, this one.
Hurry up and wait.
Yep. You should have a monitor to see yourself there, as you said.
I do. That's why I keep not looking at the camera. I got my phone next to me to see what it looks like on YouTube, and then the software that allows these cameras and the audio all to be meshed up together, OBS basically. That allows me to see what's going on, but it also distracts me from giving eye contact to the camera like I should be. This is the sort of eye contact that the camera deserves, isn't it? Hi, everybody. My name is Chris. I'm the South Bay Tech Guru. This is where you come for free tech support. 855-434-8787. South Bay Tech Gurus. Show up in the YouTube chat. Or give me a live phone call at 855-434-8787. Thanks. All right. We're making progress.
Yep.
If you're located anywhere in the South Bay area, in Los Angeles, you can show up. I do this full time. I get paid doing this full time. So if you show up, I will charge you an hourly rate. But if you stick behind the YouTube, it's free. Chugging along. It's probably doing Windows updates as we speak. In fact, there's probably some updates, firmware updates available. Okay, I just got my 10-minute time down, countdown for Zoom. So you got me for another 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay, so if we have 9 minutes, when I'm gonna finish here.
Yeah, that'll be done in about 10 seconds. This data transfer. But
I'm gonna do all the updates.
Yes, we'll
I
do.
will let you know.
Yeah, yeah,
status.
and we can check in with you tomorrow, and then you can tell us how the
Okay.
process went. Yeah, cool. So let's just finish this up. Let's milk it. Let's milk our 9 minutes, and then we'll move on. So let's just we'll watch this happen. So that's the driver for the Ethernet that we're watching transfer.
Yes.
Good.
All the others.
Good. This is so you're putting it straight onto the USB 10 stick that we created about 20 minutes ago. 30.
Yep. Okay.
Good.
Yes. All right. Now I'll do restart.
Yeah.
No.
You know, if you hold the shift key, that also works to get it to boot off of the stick while you restart. If you hold the shift key and then hit restart and don't let go of the shift key, it'll boot into the, it'll give you options to boot off of external devices.
Really?
Yeah,
So
try
I
it.
press the shift.
Yeah, and now
Restart?
without letting go, just hold on to it. Watch it happen. Just a trick, because it happens on all the brands, not just Dell.
Oh.
So don't let go of that shift. Do
Anyway.
not let go of that shift. See, yeah, it's been doing updates right here. It was doing updates without us even asking.
Yeah. So now it's gonna install the updates probably, but
Yeah.
I think it's better to install the clean Windows.
Yeah, right. I like to do that's basically when I sell the service of setting up a new computer, I do a virgin copy of Windows. Because obviously when you buy a retail copy of anything, Windows comes with all sorts of crap. That's basically why your computer didn't sell for another $50 or $100. Dropbox got installed, McAfee viruses
Yeah.
got installed, Norton got installed, Amazon put their shortcut on the start menu, all that other free crap. It's not really free, it's just added to the computer so that you got sold a slightly cheaper computer. So if you want better performance and reliability, you basically start over, install nothing but Windows minus all that other retail edition crap that's freeware or trialware, and your machine will be a little bit faster and a lot more reliable. Basically, it's because those software titles don't get tested. Microsoft doesn't actually pay attention to that stuff that gets offered. The hardware vendor is real quick to accept money from Dell. I mean, Dell is like real quick to take money from Dropbox or Amazon or any of those other software companies that want their stuff shipped with the machine, like McAfee or Norton.
Mhm.
Where are we? Yeah, we're 6 minutes. You haven't let go of the shift button, have you?
No, I have it.
Good. Don't let
Okay.
go. Yeah, let's just show everyone, let's show the world to see if this happens. If it doesn't work, it's probably because you accidentally let it up for half a second.
Yeah.
But it's not a big deal. I mean, obviously, we all know how to get into the boot stick, but I just wanted to show you an alternative. Because with me, Dell I know, but some of the other vendors, like HP, I don't remember whether it's F10, F12, F2. Rather than having to Google it, it's just easier to hold that shift key. Is that cursor moving? I can't quite see.
It's I don't know what happened. It's
It's still going. I wouldn't be too shy about it or afraid of it.
the things are still going.
Yeah, I do because the mouse is moving.
Yeah, I move it. I move it now.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just you had a bunch of installed updates that weren't done, and when you restart, it finishes those updates.
It's stuck. It doesn't do anything probably.
All right, let's see here. We got 4
It doesn't
minutes,
do anything.
4.5 minutes. Yeah, don't. I went.
Good.
It's not a huge
Just
deal. I just figured if we could show off the booting with the shift key trick, because I'm sure plenty of people.
probably it stopped because I left it up
Oh,
1 second.
not a big deal. Yeah, so we'll just use a traditional F2 or F12.
Okay.
And I'm about to. We may as well milk the rest of our call or the rest of our time together. We got 4 more minutes. So F12. Oh, I thought it was rebooting.
No,
The
I'm
screen went
trying
black.
to. No, I'm trying to turn it off from the button.
Oh, okay. You're for okay,
Mm.
cool. Yeah, yeah. Hold it. It looks like you gotta hold it for 10 seconds. In the old days, it used to have to be able to hold it for 4 or 5 seconds, and it would force it off. Look, the drop. Oh no.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it used to
Do you
be
see how
5
long
seconds.
time I'm holding it?
Yeah, don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. I can't tell if the backlight is off. Can you?
Okay, I lift it up.
I think it was off. Yeah. Is the memory stick plugged in?
Yes.
Good.
Now press
Yeah,
it.
there we go. I think you got it. Yeah, you got it. Good.
Okay, let's
So boot off of that stick. You know what? I can just call you again.
There you go.
I'll send you another. I'll call you one more time. I can call you.
Okay.
I'll send another link through Facebook message. Once I get kicked off. I got less than a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry. I got less than 3 minutes. 2 minutes 48 seconds. All right. So this is a stick I directed you to create, right?
Yes.
Good. All right. So this is basically the home version of Windows. You probably would have had activation issues with that other machine unless you were willing to pay for it. There we are. Here we go. Yes, this looks a little more familiar. Yes, click next, install, yes. Yes. Good. So do home.
Same.
Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. I can't see. I can't read that. Does it say pro or home? Can you go a little closer?
No, it's not.
What does it say?
No, It's not. I don't know what's going on. I mixed all the
Oh,
USB sticks. I have to
oh,
see
so
which
maybe
one
you
is
did
it now.
maybe you booted to the wrong one.
Is that one now or no?
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
don't
what.
know which one is it.
Yeah, exactly. So you might have accidentally put the wrong memory stick in, right?
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
see the other one.
not a big deal.
I have so many sticks here. If you see here,
It's all
I
right.
have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, and it's
yeah, that's easy to make those mistakes. Then you got to be careful. It's all right. We're not neurosurgeons. We're messing with someone else's brain. We're good. This isn't heart surgery. We're allowed to make mistakes.
let's see if it's
Oops. If you just hit the F12, F2 button, you should be able to choose when you boot up. I don't remember with you having that in your hand. Okay, I'm about to get kicked off any second. It just says less than a minute, which means I don't know how many seconds left I have.
okay. I'm gonna try this one, and if it's not, maybe it's the other one.
Why don't you plug it in? Okay, yeah. So you got yourself a hodgepodge of Windows installs. All right, got it. I'm still live, aren't I? Gonna get kicked off within a minute. At least we're making progress. I'm confident. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Do 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 do. What's a special offer here? Get offer. What do they want for Zoom? Let's see how much it costs for Zoom. Do 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 do. No, they only allow annual pricing. I'm just curious. All right, let's do this. Alrighty, invite, copy link, Facebook. See, that's a cool thing about doing things over and over. Do it over and over again, and it gets easier. Paste. If you've never been here before, you're watching an IT guy help someone from New York install Windows. Okay, I just sent him my Zoom link. He's going to click on that. Am I available? Oh, yes. Let's make sure I'm available. Yes. I'm waiting for him to show up in the wait room. Alrighty. Where is our friend Joseph from New York? There he is. Joseph, you're here. Admit. There we come. There. There, yes. Okay. Awesome. Okay, you're back
Okay.
on live. If we bought ourselves another free
You know what?
40 minutes. Go ahead.
You know what? It's open the other one. Let me see this one again.
That's
one
all
more
right.
time.
Not a huge deal. You installed the wrong one? Windows 10 Pro. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is the previews.
Yeah. I'm
Want
sorry.
to see
Yeah.
if it's no, it doesn't. Okay.
I don't think you're going to be able to tell which version it is by plugging it in and perusing. You probably could if we were that kind of expert, but I don't know what the difference is in file structure. I wouldn't be able to tell at a glance which memory stick is 10 versus Pro versus Home.
Mixed up everything here. So many.
It's all right. Lessons are learned the hard way sometimes.
Let's see this one.
Are you changing the boot record every time?
Yes.
No, yeah, you shouldn't have to. If you just hit F2, you should get the boot menu where it asks you which device you want to boot from.
Which one? The F12?
It's either F2 or F12, both of them, either one of them.
When I go to BIOS, I press F2.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry,
probably
yeah. So
F12.
F12 allows you to boot to any device
Okay.
without having to go all the way into the BIOS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see this one. I hope it's the 10, not the 11.
Right. It's all right.
Typical.
Sometimes you have to plow through the mistakes to not make them again. Looks good. This is a normal delay. Here we go. Oh, that's Windows 11. I already know it.
It's 11?
Yeah, because it was the line. You see the little the circle?
No, this is the.
I'm gonna bet you $1. It's 11.
It's 11?
I'm pretty sure. Go ahead if you want. Yeah, that's why I hate. Yeah, that font. The font looks like Windows 11. And you know the little dots, the circle dots. That's Windows 10. Windows 11 is the line. Remember, the circle line.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It was the line. So this is 11. Yeah, here. The EULA will tell you it's 11. Scroll down. If you scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, oh no.
Scroll down, it'll say Windows 11 somewhere.
No, it's going too fast.
Okay. No, way up at the top. You don't have to scroll down very far. It'll tell you which version of Windows it is.
No.
Really? Yeah, well. Anyway, it's 11. Because it had the circle that was a line circle, not the dot circle when it first boots.
Okay. So
Yeah. Do you think you can figure out which stick it is?
it's supposed to be this one.
Okay. Okay, well, try that one. We're
But
gonna.
it was 2015, the Pro. I don't get it.
I think
don't
you
get
made the
it,
mistake. Yeah, I think you forgot. You lost
I
track.
did this that you told me.
Okay. You're sure it's that one, huh?
Yes, the media creation. I'm gonna plug it in on this computer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out what it says inside. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Windows 10. It says
All right.
Pro. Windows 10 Pro.
Yeah,
But
well,
the
okay.
options that
Yeah, we don't want the Pro. The one that you downloaded should not have been Pro. The one that I told you to download.
yeah, it's not that then.
Okay.
So I have to do this then.
I think you
This
lost
one
track.
here.
Yeah, I think you lost track of which one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're going to rebuild another one because you kind of lost track of which hardware you were working with?
You see, this one says Windows 11. I don't know. Win
Yeah,
10 Pro.
no. The one that comes from Microsoft should not be labeled that. That's a weird title. Yeah. Yeah, here, let me find, let me see here. Let me plug.
This one is the media creation that you send me.
Yeah. Yeah, so you probably created one and now it's laying on your desk and you lost track of which memory stick it is, right?
It's supposed to be there. It was something happened and didn't.
Yeah, I think you got distracted. It's
work.
okay. No big deal. I've made those mistakes. Let's see here.
Upgrade this PC, create media
No,
installation.
create media. Yeah, that. Yeah, there we go. Good. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Windows 10, 64-bit. Take a good look at the memory stick so you don't make the mistake of which one you're looking at.
Yeah.
Good.
USB flash drive.
No, yep, flash
Okay.
drive, yes. Yes.
Okay, it's this one.
Yes. Click OK.
Please select another. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So,
I have to delete it.
hold, no,
to
you hold.
format it.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. That'll work. There you go.
Oh no, it's so small. Oh no.
How big is that memory stick?
Oh, it's small. This one.
How big is that memory stick? It should be 8.
Okay.
How big is that memory stick?
This one that I'm
Yeah.
okay. This one is 8.
Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Good.
Next.
There we are.
Okay, now it's doing this.
Good. So now we're stuck doing this for another 10 minutes, but hey, you won't make that mistake again.
No.
Not a big deal. So how'd you find me?
From Facebook.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, I
Yeah.
was
You found me on
scrolling. I
Facebook.
found you.
Well, that's kind of why I asked. You found me on Facebook. You didn't necessarily find me on YouTube. That's cool.
No, on Facebook, but after that, I follow you in the group.
Cool. Oh, you found me on the free support
Yes,
page
no,
on?
no, no, not on that. No, I friend you with your profile
Oh, all right.
first,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you did the free support,
Yeah.
the group.
Yeah.
So let's try before, as we're waiting, let's try to do this, as you said, the boot, the F12,
Yeah, try
to
it.
see if it's gonna.
There you go.
Okay. So out here, so
Yeah.
you can pick from here
Yeah, exactly.
on the left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's been that. Dell has been using F12 and F2 for the last 30 years. That's always been that. I don't know literally how many years, but forever basically. Cool.
We take this.
Yeah, because of the nature of what I'm up to, I've got those memory sticks with Windows on it everywhere. I got like 3 or 4 copies of 11. I've got 3 or 4 copies of 10. I got 3 or 4 copies of both in the car. So when I do a house call, I can always install Windows whenever. It works pretty well.
Yeah, I
And
have to
then,
do it too.
yeah. What are you in IT or what do you do?
No, 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 no. But it's a hobby, but not like this. For me, for myself.
You just do it. You're like the family IT because you're that savvy. Got it. You have a day.
Yes, family, exactly.
What's your day job? What do you get paid to do?
Fixing houses most of all.
What are you, a
You know,
contractor or are you a flipper?
we renovate, flipper.
You're a flipper. Sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, but you know, I started when I was young, like this with the computers, but
Right.
not professional, but for
Right.
myself.
Right. You got good because you're tinker. You like to tinker.
Yeah. The only thing that stuck is this one here, with the Windows 11 with the domain. I didn't know what
Yeah.
to
Well,
do. I
hey,
mean,
it's news to me. Don't feel bad. I've been doing this 20 years. Every time I think I've seen it all, I see something new. So,
I think maybe it's something on the
well, I could tell you from experience.
SSD
I
or
spent.
something in the motherboard or a chip or something, and doesn't let me to go forward with the Windows 11.
Well, first of all, I don't know what version of Windows that is because there's probably some obscure modified version of 11, even if it is directly from Microsoft. But usually, when you're prompted for a domain login, it's controlled by the domain on a corporate network. That's not something that gets controlled from a workstation. So I don't have a technical response. So someone is probably going to find this video 5 years from now and giggle at me about how inexperienced I am. Like, well, why doesn't he know what that was?
Yep.
Yeah. Or someone's going to comment what version of Windows 11 that was prompting us for a GPT domain while we were trying to plug into a conventional internet connection from a residence.
Let's see. I hope it's gonna be, we can upgrade from 10 to 11.
If the hardware is qualified for it, it will. And it will because you had Windows 11 installed.
Yeah, it was.
In fact, the installer won't even allow you to install it.
To install it.
Right. Yeah. The requirements are 5th generation CPU, TPM 2.0, 4 gigs of RAM, and I forgot what, 64 gigs of storage. I don't know what else it's requiring that a another computer might not have. But I think those are the minimums.
Yeah, this one has 16. It's gonna qualify, I think, for
Right.
sure.
Well, we already know it's going to take the hardware. Question is, if you accidentally give your an upgrade to Pro, it won't register unless you pay for it additionally. Because all the hardware, all these factory laptops, come by default with a paid for just subscription to Windows. So you don't have to pay for a license. All laptops and all OEM hardware, desktops and laptops. You still have to buy Windows if you buy your own motherboard and CPU. But if you buy something with a factory logo on it, like Dell or HP, then it comes with a Windows, either Home or Pro. But if it's Pro, it'll say Pro on the sticker.
Actually, something it says here, I don't know. I have to look.
Yeah, that sticker I think should say Pro, but I don't think that
No, it
it
doesn't
doesn't.
say.
It just says
It
Windows.
says Windows, and it has
Yeah,
some
no, it would say Windows Pro.
serial number on the top, but it's barely seen.
It would say Windows Pro.
No, it's a Windows says.
Yeah,
So it's not
so-
Windows Pro then.
Right. No, if it were a Dell, what is it? A Dimension, a Dell Dimension. That's the big workstation laptop from Dell. That would have come with Pro. This is exactly the kind of support I was hoping for. I'm so glad you called me. I mean, I've been at this.
Booting.
What?
Yeah, the troubleshooting with the installation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone has issues, and I just think it'd be fun and easy to capture a certain crowd. I mean, it's a very niche offering, but everyone, especially the younger crowds, like if there was someone like me available when I was 10, 12 years old, obviously
Yeah,
without a job and not the money, I can get myself a free education real easy that way and live. I mean, it's great that you got all sorts of quality YouTubers that have high quality, highly edited content, but sometimes the live way to get it is just the best. I mean, you can get all the recordings you want, but if no one ever asked the question that you come up with, well, then you can't ask the teacher until after the fact. If you get me live, then you get a catered special answer. And of course, having been in experience for 20 years, I can tell you all the caveats, because you get a lot of people that think they can read a book and then learn everything. Obviously, a book gets out of
Yes.
date real quick. What's our
I have a
percentage on that?
question. Why you don't have or you have? I don't know. I don't see it on the screen here. You
What?
have the earphones with the headphones with a microphone. Why you don't use that?
Because your phone, because of the audio, because your audio coming from my computer is the same audio it's the same computer that's powering my YouTube stream. And I had to turn off the speakers and plug that audio into these headphones, because otherwise the microphone would get feedback from the speakers.
Feedback from the
Right.
speaker.
Yeah.
You
So
have-
the
you have-
headphones
yeah.
avoid the feedback loop. That speaker over my right shoulder is plugged into this. Well, right now it's not plugged into the computer because I wanted to redirect that audio. But
Yeah,
you
I
get what?
understand.
Yeah. That's why. That's why when you watch a podcast, that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking the audio from that computer, because they can't take it from the computer speakers, because the microphone would take the feedback from both the speakers and the person trying to speak.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I can also, like, I got a mixer here. I can show you what I'm up to. There, that mixer there, you're going to have some delay, but you'll be able to see my mixer that takes 10 channels. I got a few microphones, including the phone that plugs in there. So if I get a live phone call, the audio from the phone is really good. So I can talk. This is how I would talk to someone on the phone also, so that a live phone call could be broadcast live on YouTube.
Yeah, there is over 10 seconds now as the
Right.
Nixon.
And part of that is me being cheap. I'm on a really old, really cheap Dell from 6 or 7 years ago.
You think for that it's so much delay?
Yeah, I think because my YouTube stream is powered by an entry level computer and an older computer,
Uh-huh.
that delay is contributing to the 10-second, or that the fact that the computer is old and slow contributes to the 10-second delay. I have a 100 meg download and a 100 meg upload internet, which is probably enough. I don't think that's the problem.
No, it's not that problem. I don't think so.
Yeah. Is the memory stick still chugging along?
Yeah, it says 56%.
Got it.
Yeah, the first one, the progress was quickly, and then the second one it's slowest.
Right.
2 times is doing that.
Yeah.
You have one dog also, huh?
I did have a dog. I had Tater Tot for. He was a 9-year-old dog, but I had him for about 8. And 3 or 4 months ago, he ran into traffic after a cat, and
Really?
yeah, he got hit by a car. That was kind of a catastrophic end, but he did live a relatively full life. He was 9 years old and over 100 pounds, which is a fairly long life for a dog over 100 pounds. I don't know if you know dogs, but
Yeah.
the bigger they are,
Yeah,
the shorter
yeah.
their lives usually.
Yeah, the shorter. Of course.
Yeah. So Tater Tot was about 100 pounds. Yeah, about 100 pounds, and he had just turned 9. So he might have stuck
And you
around
think
another 2 years, maybe up to 3 years, but it probably would have been a little an arduous end. At least this way, it was. I mean, it sounds kind of dark to say, but he went out quick. He did not suffer. So
you're thinking to take another one?
yeah, eventually. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, obviously, for the first month, I was basically unable to sleep a full night of sleep.
Yeah,
So
of course.
yeah, but after about 2 months, I felt I'm starting to find my new normal. It's only been about 4, and yeah, but I think I'm feeling better than I was 2 or 3 months ago. That's for sure.
That's good.
Yeah, but I didn't grow up as a dog person. He was my first. So my sister, I was a foster fail. So my sister wanted me to babysit him for a while, because at the time my niece has autism. So my sister wanted to replace the therapy dog that she had eventually, because that dog was 13 years old. So we figured that dog at 13 was about to start to settle down, and we were going to retire her and then maybe put her to sleep eventually, but she didn't want to go. So she stuck around, and after about 2 years, we finally decided that I was Tater Tot's full-time forever dad. So I expected to give that dog back to my sister, but I ended up holding on to him
You
for
keep it.
yeah, because my sister's dog ended up living another 5 years. So that dog probably was as old as maybe 17. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm doing all right.
And the dogs ending up like this to the people, like they're coming from nowhere.
Right. Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Okay, we are up to 70%.
Good. Yes. Yeah, that's the other unique thing I think I'm offering on this channel. It's totally unedited, so everyone gets to see the mistakes and in real time how things happen. Because that's the difference. The one disadvantage with all this high quality content that you see online is that everyone looks super polished and makes themselves look really good because they edit out their mistakes and they retake and retake and retake. Basically, you don't see their mistakes, and you don't see their frustrations, and you don't see the things that don't work right when they're supposed to. But But this way, you get to see it all happen live. I mean, all the great YouTubers, they do the AMA, the Ask Me Anythings, relatively common, and then they occasionally just go live. And I know at least one other podcaster that invites live interaction regularly, but they just have general conversation. So that's the only other podcast or YouTuber I've seen that does this sort of interaction. But I know very few YouTubers that have decided to make it their mission to go nothing but live. So I figured this was a very niche offering in more than one way. One, it's a highly technical offering, and two, it's only live. But of course, the content is still valuable once it's no longer live.
Of course it is.
Yeah. And that's why I encourage people to ask the technical questions. Because those questions are questions that, of course, you're not the only one asking.
Yeah, when I was thinking to ask you, I thought that it would be, my question dumb for
No,
you.
there's no such thing as
And
a
I
dumb
said,
question. I mean,
and I was desperate, and I said, let me try.
this guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I say, I don't know. You see now, we try to fix it.
Right. Yeah. No, this is exactly the interaction I was hoping for. This is really the first time where you're basically my beta tester, because I've never interacted with anyone remotely quite like this with a camera and then projected that video online so everyone can see. So yeah, this will be we've been online for almost 2 hours now, but that's fine. YouTube doesn't care.
Yeah, I did so many mistakes here with
No, it's all right,
USB.
because I guarantee you there's some 12-year-old that's in the same position. I guarantee you it's going to be a confidence booster when he sees us struggle. So, our failure is another success.
Exactly.
And then whenever we have a particular talking point, like I'll add data to the video that's pertinent to exactly what we're up to. Like I'll add tags about Windows installation, Windows 10 installation, live technician, live tech chat, those sorts of things, so that when people do searches like that in YouTube, this video shows up. I've tried to do that for all of my content.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, and this has been a crash course in broadcasting, which is basically nothing. I've been an IT guy for 20 years, but I've never done anything remotely close to broadcasting. So it's been a crash course on how to get all these microphones and headphones and cameras all to work well together.
Except YouTube, where you can broadcast.
Well, you create your YouTube channel, and if you have a Gmail account, you've got a YouTube channel, and you just go live. You just have
Yes, I know that. I know. Where else you can do that except YouTube? I mean,
You could go live on
Facebook. I know.
Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter is gonna go live eventually. LinkedIn also supports video. Where else? There's
Twitter
Twitch. All the gamers are on Twitch.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Twitch. So I also actually broadcast to Twitch. So if you see me on Twitch, you can see this video also. I set up my system to broadcast to Twitch and YouTube. I decided to not broadcast live to Facebook because I want to be able to take these YouTube links so that when people click on them, they're directed to the YouTube page. Otherwise, if they get the video through Facebook, I don't get any subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's method to the madness. My ulterior motive is ultimately I need to get more and more subscribers and viewers, and then your benefit is free support. So it's kind of a mutual push-pull, not altruistic, but mutual offering. You give me something, I give you some.
And maybe, as you said, the Twitter is gonna go live.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
as you said.
Yeah, Twitter will be another venue. I just because I never really used to use Twitter, but now that it's different now, I'll have fun with it.
Maybe it's gonna start.
Yeah. Well, it was all hate speech Yeah, it turned me off. It was all
Yes.
negative. Yeah, all these haters.
Everybody was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nothing but narcissists on that thing.
All right, we are at 98%.
Cool.
Let's see.
All right.
This is gonna be the correct step, I think. Okay, come on.
The customer fixed some of their. They found some sort of. Oh, let's see what she says here. I was on the phone with another customer, and she was the one having unreliable internet, so I suggested trying to replace her cable modem. All right. Okay, so she's discovered something about what's possibly making her internet go out. The internet kept going off this morning. Then it got stable, yes. Then again this evening, it went off a lot. Then you realize it coincided with the heater. Oh, interesting. That's fascinating. Hold on. Wow. She discovered her own possible issue. So she had a router in her heater box, in her heater box. What do you call it? Closet. Yeah, wow. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if you saw the video from several hours before we started talking. I did a video on our customer. Oh yeah, she just texted me a picture of her closet. Turned off the power strip and internet went down. Got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. So my customer is doing some diagnosing because she's had unreliable internet, and it turns out that the router being right next to her furnace, the furnace might be creating some interference.
Maybe overheated or something.
Well, I don't know what sort of EMF experience that might be causing. Yeah. So, wow, she's been doing some of her own research. Wow. That's interesting. Cool. All right, so we're installing.
What is that now? It's the Windows.
What? Go ahead.
Is it 10?
Is it? Yeah, I think so. Go ahead. Yeah, that looks like it. This installer, both of the installers look very similar. Okay, we're back. I got my 10-minute countdown again. Good.
It's this. You think it's the same?
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know because Microsoft in their laziness, their installer looks almost identical, so it's hard to tell at this point. Delete everything. Delete those. Yes. Yes. No, that's not a partition. That's empty space. Click. Yep.
Yeah.
Next. Delete. Yep. Yep. Delete. Okay. Yes. Delete. Yes. Good.
Okay.
Good. Good. All right. Let's see where we go.
Is it 10 or 11? But you saw in the beginning was the 10.
Yeah, if you say so. I can't see where you plugged it in, so I can't tell you with great certainty. But yes. I don't know why Microsoft is so lazy that they can't put an 11 or a 10 on every window here. Because the installer looks basically identical.
Okay.
Weird. Hold on, I think I want to call this other customer. You're going to be able to hear this conversation. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm actually going to call you right back on Zoom. I'm going to get kicked off in 8 minutes.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let me plug my phone in. I'm going to get fancy with multi-audio here. I'm going to call her. Okay, let's do this. I'm just going to call her.
I'm a freaking genius.
Yeah, I think you are. You're hired.
I told you I used to be an engineer, right?
Right.
Before
Yeah,
I
well,
was mom.
well, so you think you fixed your intermittent internet because the hardware in your furnace area.
I don't think that. I mean, let me put it this way. I think I might have found the root cause of the problem.
Yeah.
And it could also not be the root cause. I'm
Right.
hoping it's not.
Right.
I'm hoping that the thing that I bought today that's arriving tomorrow will fix it.
Yeah.
But I'm also not holding out hope simply because, I noticed last year that the heat was causing it to keep turning off.
Right.
And so I just did the kludgy thing with keeping the closet open when we had the heater running. And so by removing when you were here, we removed the box that was in there, the FiOS box that was in there.
Right.
I thought there was no longer anything useful, except whatever wiring was going through the wall to the area by the TV now.
Okay. Are you in a bad cellar service, or are you towards the center of the house?
Yeah, I'm walking around. Is
Oh.
it better where I was before?
I think so. Yeah, you're about to lose me.
Okay, of course it is. I'm getting by the heater closet. Now nothing works. No.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, is it better now?
A little bit. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, the point is that I thought that it was a nothing. I thought once we removed that other FiOS router and only kept the one by the TV, there was nothing in there except the raw wiring that was going over to the new router by the TV.
Right.
But apparently, whatever that little junction box is in there that they fed down from on high,
Yeah.
Every time it overheats, it's causing havoc.
Yeah.
And then, but that doesn't explain, that does not explain why it's so intermittent. In the summer when there's no heater going, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But it is a lot of evidence
Right.
to it being the junction box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if it's happening more when it overheats and I'm causing the overheating by turning the heater on, understandable.
Right.
But if it's intermittent, even when there's no heater, it means there's something screwy going on, and I probably need to call them to come look at it.
Well, I don't. Yeah. So I don't remember exactly what's in there other than the furnace, but it sounds like your that other hardware is doing something I'm not even sure of because I don't know what else you might have unplugged.
There was nothing else in there to unplug.
Got it. Okay.
And there were two little things that were plugged into the power strip.
Yeah.
One of them was stupid. One of them was just a black plug that was powering the brick
Yeah.
that went to the former thing
Yeah.
that we're no longer. But I never bothered to unplug the brick. That was stupid.
Got it.
But then I didn't know what the white one was for, so I'm like, why do we even have this thing in here? And I, turned the whole strip off. Walked out here and saw the big red, the big red world.
Right. Got
And
it.
I'm like, oh my God, that white
Yeah.
thing that's plugged in that leads to that little white junction box, whatever that little thing is, that is what spreads the FiOS through the house.
Yeah.
So that is intermittent, whether it's water, heat.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to nail down what exactly is turned on in that closet when the internet drops off.
And nothing. There's nothing else in the closet except the heater intake.
Okay.
So it's not even like a water heater. It's like literally winter months heater.
Right.
which is why I was noticing it turning on today and then the
Huh.
internet would crap out.
Well, that's
You know, so
interesting.
it's not,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's what would overheat last year, which made sense because, you know, you're supposed to give your electronic equipment lots of nice cool air, not a whole bunch of hot air.
Right.
So, but I don't know what that little white, at the time it was Verizon, so I don't know what the little white Verizon installed box is.
Oh well, the white hardware is what's called an ONT. It's the hardware that gets internet in the house, and from that box it goes to the router, or
Okay.
their cable modem or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the thing that is, and I don't know if it's the box or up above that, right? Like
Yeah.
it could easily be that since 2011, well, whoever lived here first also utilized Verizon. So
Yeah.
we live by the beach. It's a corrosive environment.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
so they probably need to come and look at the connection
Yes.
either on the, you know, so so I think I need to get in touch with them. The hardware will arrive, and I can put it in. It might resolve everything by being so, you know, strong that it overcomes anything. But I don't think, you know, like my gut says, until we get to the heart of where this is occurring,
Right.
which is I think their, you know, their lines, then it's not going to ever resolve itself. But it makes me feel better that it's not something, you know, that it's a them issue and it's not a.
It's you. It's not me. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, you just, well, you know, I mean, it's easy to keep replacing equipment.
Yeah.
But if at some point you just, and granted, their equipment is terrible, and I don't
Yeah.
want to keep renting it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I like the idea of putting in the new one.
Yeah. The new hardware is going to
you
be
know,
yours. Yeah.
Yes, it'll be mine. I can't believe I've been not doing that for so long. But I still need to contact them and come out and have them. You know, now I can definitively say it is completely intermittent, and I
Right.
don't know why. So,
That's really weird.
well, and I do have a recollection of you know, them climbing up and looking and going, "Ooh, that looks corroded, but I don't want to touch it."
Right.
Well, if you don't touch it, who touches it?
Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll just go through with the modem and see if that's still a problem. Otherwise, even if it doesn't fix it, at least you got a narrowed place to go to. It might be a furnace issue. It might not. But I'm not sure how else to troubleshoot it.
No, I mean, I feel pretty good about. No, I don't think there's any other troubleshoot. Yeah, put the surfboard in, replace this one with
Right.
that, and then if we're still having the issue, I am feeling so confident at this point that it's
Yeah.
well, I hope it's not. It would be great if anyway. I just had to, I was like, I have to share this with Chris.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting.
So that is the box. That is their box, and it is, you know, as the heater was turning on today, it was just shutting the internet down.
That's real. Well, we don't know if that's the problem, but if you think, see, that's the thing. The problem is, in order to reliably diagnose something, you have to find you have to time it. You have to find the nuance that isn't so random.
I agree, and the fact that the heater is not turned on in the summer months, and we experience this in the summer months as well,
Right.
tells me it's not just that.
Right.
But if it is exacerbated by this, like if it is corroded up top and then it overheats too easily, so we'll get the surfboard, we'll put it in. If that doesn't resolve the problem,
Yeah.
then they need to come out, and it might even be an and situation, not an either or situation.
Yeah. And that's the other. Yeah. So you find one problem, you realize that you have two. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hey guys, you know, you don't upkeep your equipment. And I'm experiencing, I've done everything, like you have no idea.
Right. Yeah.
And so, okay, well, I had to share.
No
Thank
big
you,
deal.
Chris.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
All right. So you're going to call me probably tomorrow if you have that hardware tomorrow?
Yeah, it should arrive at some point tomorrow, but I may not give you a call till Monday,
All right.
just because we have our annual Giant Family Christmas
All
party
right. Yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah. That's
and
fine.
it's not at
Cool.
our house,
Got it.
so it should be pretty fun. We
All
only
right.
get to do this once a year, so but we'll be getting down to this.
All right. Maybe Monday. Call me Monday.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Chris.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Joseph, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a theory. I saw it. It's the same thing on 8, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Can you try to install Windows on another computer? Like maybe the one that's fully functional? You know, like we remember. Okay, so now you're on to something. Remember when you were talking about identifiers on the hardware that would limit us? I think that might be the
Yeah.
case. We need to know about this. We need to know more about this particular Dell. That GPT. Can you pull up that error again? Let me
Yeah, I'm
Google
trying
it.
now.
Let's Google it and see what's going on here. At this point, I'm actually intrigued because now we've nailed down the same problem with 2 different installers. So, give me the exact. Actually, can you copy and paste it into my Facebook Messenger?
Which one?
Facebook.
What?
Well, oh, sorry. Let me just get it up on the screen so I can see it, so I can Google
You
it.
don't-
Yeah.
Okay. Where?
I need to see that GPT. It's going to be not the best resolution, so just read it off to me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so what's that say down? Go ahead and try it. Oh, so, yeah. Welcome to global. Hold on, let me just Google this here. Welcome to global business travel. So I think it's this hardware. BUSINE travel.
What is that?
Well, let me see what this is here. Welcome to global business travel. Oh, American Express GB. Were the letters GBT when you try to sign in?
Yeah, it says
GBT,
here,
yeah.
Amy American Express, I think it says there.
All right. Okay, so I've just Googled it. Something about American Express. Where did this computer come from?
My cousin gave it to me.
He gave it to you.
He
Where
did-
did where did he
yeah.
work?
He working in the financial down in New York. In the
Could he have any
city down.
does he have some sort of association with American Express?
I don't know.
Okay,
don't know
I'm
if
getting
he
more
was
intrigued. I
working
think
there.
this particular Dell might have that lockdown that you were thinking of. It's not exactly the lockdown that you were talking about, but I'm thinking, let me see here, Dell. Let me see here, global.
But
What?
that's why he gave it to me. He said, if you want to take it. And
Can you reboot it and go into the BIOS? Let me see if there's some sort of identifier that's unique to
so
maybe.
you want to go to BIOS? Okay.
Yeah, there's something unique about this. Yeah, I'm thinking this hardware was sold to American Express as a custom job. Because I just Googled the welcome to global business travel, and the
Mhm.
GBT letters came up, which was part of what was on the screen. Let me do this. Let me make, since my face is a little less important, let me make my face less, and then we'll do another screen capture. Let me add another, let me do screen capture. Good, 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 good. And we're going to go, there we go. Add source. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yes. Oh, screen capture. Let's do this. Okay. Where's that window? What did I do with it? All right, let's try this. Screen capture. There, good, done. Good, 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 good. All right. Good. Okay, so check out the YouTube channel, and you'll see what I see.
Okay.
Go to the YouTube channel, my live YouTube channel. It'll be about 10 seconds out of date,
Okay. Yeah.
but you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. So this is what I've Googled.
Okay.
This is why I have no idea. There we go. Dell Technologies Business Travel News. Let's see here. But see what happened when I Googled welcome to global business travel, Dell?
Yeah.
So I think American Express technically has very deep ties to this hardware. I just don't know what. That's really interesting. That's why I asked if your cousin worked for American Express or had some sort of ties. There's something special about that Dell. Do you want to are you into the BIOS yet?
Yes.
Is there anything, I don't know what, is there anything labeled American Express or anything weird about it?
Where to look? I don't know. System management.
Yeah, that's weird. This is news to me. I've never had this issue. Weird.
Update recovery, passwords.
Windows. Let's see here. Under the BIOS, it doesn't give you some sort of owner. I don't think Dell does that. Dell doesn't have like a particular owner.
Admin password doesn't have.
Right. Hold on. I'm trying to go to. No, it's not going to be under passwords. I mean, this thing was totally unlocked. Go to. Can you go to the left of the screen?
Okay.
Yeah, the camera. Yeah, there. I can't see the menu item here. Good. I'm just looking for something that doesn't look OEM. Something that might look like it's been customized. Go to overview. The first menu. Yeah, I'm curious. Latitude. Good, good, good. What's the date on ownership date? Express
Manufacturer
asset.
date
Yeah.
05/27/22.
Can you do me a favor and go to the other computer with that asset tag, or I'm sorry, service tag, and type it in Dell? Go to Dell.com and type that service tag.
Dell. Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious because the Dell website might give us more information about who owns this hardware. I'm thinking.
You know what it says?
What? What?
They have. They say they have support service.
Yeah.
That expire on June 2025.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, so this is a relatively new machine. They upgraded the warranty.
They have express service code, overview.
So you typed in the service tag and it told you that the warranty was good until 2025?
Yes.
Okay, good. That tells me something. Is there any sort of identifier to American Express?
No.
That is really weird. Let me do a little bit more Googling here. Let's see.
It's active, the service, they say.
GBT, Uniting New Cloud-Based Seniors. What is GBT? It is common travel management companies charge when booking a supplier requires. No, that's not actually telling me anything. Windows install. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. You look at do you see on the page where it says this last link? We're on clean Windows install on old work PC, still asks for work login.
Yeah, I don't see it very well. It's
No,
very
look at
blurry.
the my Google page. Go back to the YouTube page where you can see this Google page.
Yeah, I am on the.
You're looking
But
at me?
can you make it bigger?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's not bigger for you, is it?
No.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get 3 windows on the screen there. That's a little bit bigger. I'm trying to get 3 things going on the window here.
Before it was full.
Oh, was it actually full? Okay.
Yes, it was full before.
Is it full now? Well, you're gonna have
No,
to wait
no.
5 or
I,
10
I
seconds.
I see mine.
Hold on a second. Is it full now?
No, it's not full, but I see that you say salt. Now it's going. Yeah.
All right. Oh, now it's full? Okay, good. Okay, so clean Windows install on old work PC. Still asks for work login. I recently got a PC refresh, and my company just gifted me my old laptop. Sounds like you. A Dell Latitude 7480. I am trying to create a machine that I can use for personal purposes by removing everything about it related to my employer. I am removed. Okay. No, I'm sorry. My dyslexia is kicking in here. I have removed the BIOS password, updated to the latest BIOS that I got from Dell, and wiped the drive clean. I created Windows installation media on the USB stick
Mhm.
on another computer. I reset the BIOS defaults, booted from the USB, and got most of the way through Windows installation process and had it say welcome to my company. Basically, I don't understand how I can still have the record of my old company be on the BIOS as I've reset the BIOS. What am I missing?
Yeah.
Okay, you should install Windows Home or Pro instead of Enterprise Edition. Okay, so that other version of Windows is Enterprise, but no. Enterprise requires a volume license from a business. Private owners must use Windows Home or Pro. You might have to purchase a new Windows license for Pro use. Okay, but we installed the Home edition of Windows. You should install Windows Home or Pro. What it's implying is that we just had an enterprise version of Windows. Private owners must use Windows or Home or Pro. Yeah. Thank you. I was able to install Windows Pro. I also did the installation without any internet connection, which prevented the computer from asking me to sign in to my employer. With that said, the service tag is the service tag tied to my employer. Clearly, the computer wants to sign in as a work PC. I think this is where you are. This is exactly what your issue is. It also installed Netscope by default, which is what my company uses. Seems I'm not fully detached from the PC. I have not detached a PC from the work, though I created a new user on the installation. CompuTrace. Yeah, that's the software I was thinking of. CompuTrace. There we go. You see this? You can see me.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So CompuTrace is another name. They bought the rights to use the word. What's the word I used before? The company for cars, for stolen cars. I'm thinking way too hard. I'm getting excited now. But anyway, yeah, CompuTrace is built into the BIOS. There we are. LoJack, that's right. CompuTrace bought the rights to use the word LoJack. There we are. That's what I was thinking. Okay, hi. I'm in a similar situation, and with all of the WFH, I can't take my gifted computer into the tech department to wipe it. I have done a complete drive erasure in the boot setup menu, but I'm not able to update the BIOS. I am too getting forced into the work sign-in or school account. Yes, I already have a home license for Windows 10 or 11. This is your
Can you
issue.
make it a little bigger? Sorry. Can you make it a little bigger, the screen?
Oh, well, let's do this so I can do Control Plus. Here, let's do Control Plus. There we are. Is that more legible right there? It's going to take 10 seconds for you to see.
Yeah, it's gonna take.
Similar, okay, so you and a bunch of other people with the same problem. Okay. What is CompuTrace? Yeah, okay. I told you what CompuTrace is, and I'm starting to think that's what this is. Does it produce a password? Or is it the screen that just pops up, welcome to company name, then continues to boot?
Okay.
It could be a platform tag, yes. It produces a box that says, let's get you signed into your work or school account. Yes, that's what you're looking at. Shows the company logo and has a box for email address. It won't accept anything with a domain that isn't at companyname.com. This is your issue. I even tried doing the whole Shift F10 trick to bring up the CMD prompt, run task manager, and kill the network process flow tasks. Then it just waits for the connection to Microsoft. I wiped it again and just signed in with my old company email address. It took it and loaded. So when I finally got to the desktop, I took a look at the settings for Windows, and the Windows version the Windows version is still Enterprise. So it's almost like the firmware is forcing an upgrade to Enterprise with an Enterprise key, but it won't activate because I'm not on my computer network, and I don't want to be. Okay, how can I completely remove all traces of the former configuration so that I can use the laptop like a normal person, like I bought it from Best Buy?
Best Buy.
All right. Okay, cool. So at least we have, even though we don't have a solution, it's nice, that whole unknowingness, it doesn't go well with the human condition. We always have trouble settling for not knowing something. So, hi, another person. Go into the BIOS under security. You have something called absolute. Pick permanent disabled, reinstall. There you go. Do that now. Do it. Let's do that. Let's see if that's it. Go into the BIOS. Under security, you have something called absolute. Let's see if we can find it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're in the BIOS, go to absolute. Do you see anything? Security. You're looking for something that says security. First, security. Yeah, there you go. Absolute.
Okay.
Disable it.
Where do you say that?
I don't know. Absolute. Oh, so there's your TPM 2.0 that gives us our compatibility for 11. Absolute. You saw it, right? The word absolute.
Data wipe or next boot. Enable absolute.
Yeah,
disable
disable it. There we go.
Or permanently disable. Disable.
Good. Good. Now save it, restart, and it looks like they want us to totally reinstall Windows. There we go. Holy cow.
That was okay. Let's go restart.
Yes.
Or,
You hit apply.
Install it again.
Yeah, we're going to have to reinstall Windows again.
Okay. Should I install the 11 then?
Sure, why not? If that's what you want. Now that I think it's fixed, yes.
Okay. So let's do.
Holy cow, this has been like my best broadcast ever. This is more informative to me as well as the world. Holy cow. This has been, yeah, go ahead.
Wait, you say on the storage, you remember before that
Yeah.
we changed
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Should I leave the
No,
RAID on?
no, just do HCI. You don't need to do RAID. There's a slight
What's the difference if I have it?
performance. RAID is supposed to be performance oriented. Just stick on. If you want to do RAID, you can, and you're already savvy enough, and you already have the driver. If you want to do RAID, that's fine. It pulls a little bit more off of the CPU power. I'm an absolutist. I'm a minimalist. That's the word. If you want to do RAID, you can.
I'll leave it as it is then.
All right. Yeah. Let's just get things going since we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do RAID later. Yeah. Software RAID is kind of that's not real RAID, because real RAID is multiple hard drives. Okay, good. Boot to that stick. Do you have 11 plugged in there right now?
I have it from before that we download.
Got it. You hit apply.
Two clean ones.
All right. Did you hit apply? I didn't even see. Did you apply and make sure you save changes in the BIOS? Got it. All right, good. Good. And we have other viewers. It looks like we have a few people lurking. They're not saying hi, but they're there. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I operate at South Bay Tech Gurus. I'm a full-time tech shop here in Los Angeles. When I'm not getting paid to do the work, I do it for free here on YouTube. I've been in business about 10 years. And yeah, show up in the YouTube chat, say hi, give me a call at 855-434-8787. I work normal hours during the day. And yeah, you show up if you catch me live. Or if you want to call me off hours, we can schedule a time and we can do one of these interactions live. Good, 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 good. Delete those partitions. Yes. Wow, I learned something new today.
Me too. Wow.
Yeah. All right, hit next.
Let's see if it's gonna work.
Yeah,
Let's cross the
wow.
fingers.
Holy moly. No, I don't
Now
think.
we're gonna sleep good.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the last time I've been online for 2 hours straight. I mean, I watch a lot of long form podcasts, and sometimes they go a couple hours, but like, this is a long time. Like me, I'm not used to having a microphone shoved in my face. So my mouth
You
is
look
getting.
like a old radio broadcasters with a microphone.
Well, I can tell you my mouth is fatigued because I don't normally talk this much. So I don't have any water to sip on. I'm feeling like this is why a real DJ or talk show host always has a cup of water nearby. I'm not used to talking for 2 hours straight. So I think this is going to fix it.
Buy a small refrigerator there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is cool. If we get this fixed, I will feel so satisfied.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So they said that it was be fixed. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I never knew what that was.
Yeah.
Does it say what it is? I didn't even look. Hi, go into the BIOS. Under security, you have something called Absolute. Pick permanent disabled. Reinstall. There you go. Let's Google that. What is Absolute in the BIOS? Google. What is Absolute in the BIOS? Absolute control allows admins to freeze or wipe a device remotely. Got it. All right. It can also detect where the device it was last detected geographically, so if it was stolen, when it was turned on, and can connect to the internet. There we go. Oh, and it is a Dell. Yeah. Well, free lesson for me too. All right. There, yeah, it is a Computrace edition. There we go. There we go. Article content. Absolute offers multiple solutions for ensuring endpoint protection and integrity by way of resilience, control, and visibility. Resilience allows an admin to specify certain applications that must always be installed on the endpoint. Absolute takes steps to either repair the application if it is not running properly or to automatically reinstall the application if it has been removed from the endpoint. Absolute visibility gives insights into each endpoint and provides information such as installed applications, hardware inventory, device usage, security posture, such as encryption, compliance, and antivirus protection, inventory, and version information. Absolute control allows admins to freeze or wipe a device remotely. It can detect where the device was last detected geographically, when it was turned on, and can connect to the internet. On and can connect. Got it. These features give administrators a high-level view of endpoints in their environment, with the ability to perform multiple operations against the endpoint if needed. Absolute is controlled using policies that can be configured for different groups of endpoints in the organization. Dell endpoints that are sold with Absolute certain a BIOS with absolute contain a BIOS setting that allows the endpoint to automatically call out the absolute server and reinstall the absolute agent if the endpoint is re-imaged or if the user uninstalls the absolute agent. This guide gives a brief description on the functions and features of absolute. There we are. So that tells me a lot. Holy cow. So what I'm going to do is I am going to link this while I'm going to go to the YouTube chat while I'm live and comment in my own comments. So there we are. Did you like it? It looks like we got a like. I didn't put that. There we go. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to comment, paste. There, I just linked it in the comments. So there, the conversation matches up with the link I just put in the comments. So now everyone will be able to look up what absolute is when they come up on this. Nice. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think we're making progress now. Well, now I know what absolute is. I knew what CompuTrace was, so it's basically the same thing. All right. Okay, so now we should be able to click next. Now that we don't need to do any Googling, we can make this window in YouTube a little smaller. All right. Go next.
Okay. Come on.
Good. Yes. Skip.
Should I connect the...
Okay, good. So now go connect to Ethernet. Go get the Ethernet. Is it nearby?
Yeah.
All right. There. Next. Okay, now unplug the Ethernet. Good, 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 good. This is what I needed to happen. There we go. Now I look good for myself. All right. This is what I was hoping we would have an hour ago. There. Now it's going to prompt you to log into a local account, not the Microsoft account. There we go. That's what we wanted. Ah. Yes, like you said. Now we'll sleep well. Yes. Good. Now it's going to conk out, but it's not going to error. Good. Click.
No.
What? Click retry.
Retry. It doesn't let me.
Oh, wow. Plug it in again.
Let's
Plug it in.
go.
Try. Yeah, plug it in. Hit retry. That is weird. That's wild. You did hit apply, right? Click next. I mean, you hit apply in the BIOS. There's no chance we could have made that mistake.
Yeah. We're gonna try it again.
All right. Okay. Well, we're getting closer, but it's not fixed. Okay.
Okay, so let's
Welcome to
go the
GBT.
BIOS.
Yeah, all right. At least now we know what we're working with, even if we can't fix it. We're the unknown factor has been diminished.
But from this link that you upload there,
Yeah.
there is a option how to uninstall. If you scroll down,
Oh.
how to uninstall the Absolute, and I think you have to go to the company.
Oh,
Mm,
right.
it's
Yeah.
how-
Well, that's, I think, you know what? It said disable. Go back into the BIOS and see if there's anything else not up. But yeah, that makes sense that we would have to go to the original company to have it disabled.
Okay, let's go to data and security.
Yeah. Go to security. Go to, yeah. Yeah.
No,
Even if
it
we can't
wasn't
fix
there.
it
It was
under security.
passwords, I think was.
No, go under security. Are you in the security tab? No, go into the security tab on the side. Yeah.
Security.
Yeah, there. I'm coming back to my last 10 minutes on Zoom. I'm going to get kicked off. Yeah.
Absolute. It says what is absolute.
Disable absolute. Oh, permanently disable. What's it say to the right?
Permanently disabled.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Okay. Yeah, do the permanently disabled. Maybe that's our one last thing that we can try.
Is irreversible.
What's
The
it say?
operation is irreversible.
This is that's fine. Yes. Oh, did you? Oh, you know
Really?
what? Did you click abort maybe? Because I remember you clicking on the blue button.
No, 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 no.
Okay, click OK.
To continue this operation, absolute persistent
Yeah.
tracking service will be permanently disabled. You will
Yes.
not be able
There.
to use the server again.
Yes. Good. Scroll down. Or I can't. The camera's too far.
Doesn't let me.
It
Oh.
won't. Really?
Do you want to cancel this operation? No. Okay. You see now?
Yeah.
It went gray.
Yeah.
All this area, it went gray.
Good. Okay.
Apply change.
Can you move your camera down? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay,
Let's go down.
now go back there. Okay, does it say it's permanently disabled?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, now we might have to try it one more time.
Always accept internal. Yeah. Oh, okay. Exit.
Your
So,
go ahead.
what to do now?
I think we'll go back into the BIOS one more time and confirm it took before we install a Windows copy all over again. Yeah. No, working with you is easy, by the way. You're very good.
Okay, yeah.
Make sure everything we did.
Security is disabled. You see
Good.
it's-
We
and
did
you cannot enable it also now.
good. Well, it did say it wasn't reversible, so that's fine, or irreversible.
Yeah.
That's fine. We just want a usable
So
computer.
So you think if I log in now without install the Windows?
Go ahead and
it's gonna
try
let
it.
me?
Go ahead and try it. I'm going to guess 50-50. It's either going to work now or we're going to have to reinstall Windows. So go ahead and, yeah, let Windows start up. All right. I haven't been in an unknown situation in a while.
Like this, huh?
Yeah, no. I told you about that guy that had a Lenovo, and I think he stole it from his employer. Yeah. So if this doesn't fix it, we'll just reinstall Windows one more time and see if that gets us to where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we Ethernet plugged in?
Yes.
All right. Unplug it. Go ahead and unplug it. All right. Because that would be normal. I would have to do that normally. Otherwise, it forces you into a Microsoft account. Okay, you unplugged it, right?
Yeah. Right
Good.
here.
Yeah, good. Good.
Let's see. What it's gonna say.
Drum
No, there we
roll.
go.
I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work. If we have to reinstall Windows, and so be it. I think the on that thread for the forum, it said that we're going to have to probably reinstall Windows.
Okay.
It's hanging up for a while. I got 5 minutes on my timer, 5.5 minutes before Zoom says goodbye. Might be one more call. Drum roll. Wow, it's hesitating for a while.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. Good question. Normally it would say, hey, do you want to do a local account, which is exactly what I'm hoping for. And this is longer than the last time, so it notices something that's different.
Should I plug it in?
No, we don't want to do that. I want to see an error message or something. Checking for updates. That's interesting.
There's no connection there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
There we are. So we're go ahead and try to reinstall Windows one more time.
Should I do it with the to see if it's gonna show the same? Let's see.
You can try. But I think that thread implied it wants a full install. Yeah, see.
Let's try. No.
Nope.
So you need the
Yeah, and that green checkbox is not normal either. That check is not normally there. So go ahead and reinstall Windows one more time. Let me see if I find anything else. I'm going to get kicked off in 3 minutes, so I'll just send you another link in
Okay.
Facebook Messenger.
yeah.
Let's see here. Oh man, this is a new article. It was just published. Oh, that's an odd date. August 23rd, 22, just a few months ago. Well, that was kind of an important. That was actually the day my dog went to heaven. That's an odd. That's odd
That's an odd.
that's a odd coincidence. That's a little weird.
Okay. Next.
Let me see. I'm just going to stay online until I get kicked off, and then I'll create another menu, another
Okay.
meeting.
Yeah.
Dell Technologies. The Absolute server interacts with your system to send a signed authentication and activation packet to the BIOS. Only then will the BIOS activate the persistence module if the authentication is successful. Once authentication is finished, the interface in the BIOS is grayed out. Good. Interesting. All right. Good. I'm down to my last minute and 15 seconds. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I operate at South Bay Tech Gurus. My name is Chris in Los Angeles, fixing computers full-time at South Bay Tech Gurus. There we go. My mind got stuck there. Anyway, I'm a full-time IT professional from Los Angeles. I've been doing this for over a decade. And when I'm not getting paid, I'd give it away for free right here on YouTube. South Bay Tech Gurus. Show up in the YouTube chat. Give me a call at 855-434-8787. And even if you don't catch me live, you want to call me during the day, that's fine. If you have a question you want to answer to, you can go ahead and give me that conversation through the phone. I do record those phone calls. And then if it's a more interesting conversation, I'll air it live here. And then we can all listen to it together. I'm losing my capacity to enunciate. I'm not used to talking for 3 hours straight. Oh, I gotta exercise my jaw. I'm not used to this. All right. Okay, so we just got kicked off. So we have to, because I'm cheap, I need to create a new meeting. So I'm going to hit the new meeting. And participants. And we're going to invite our friend Joseph, who's very easy to work with. Copy. Let's go to Facebook. Give him that link. Give him another link to the YouTube. Paste. There we go. He's got a new link. There. So he'll join us again. If you've never been here before, you're watching an IT guy help someone in New York or install Windows. And as you see, it's not always easy to do. Although it is easy to do once you know what the issues are. CompuTrace got in our way this time. Oh, I'm in a blocked mode here. You should be here in a minute. Drum roll. Where is he? I'm waiting for Joseph. Oh, there he is. No. Admit. There we are. There he is. All right. Got it. Are you
Okay.
there? Good. Good.
There you go.
Good. So now that we've got a modified BIOS, we've turned off CompuTrace. Let's see. See, what's interesting is that we had the ability to turn it off. I'm kind of surprised. I would have guessed that because of the nature of what that is, it's security related software. So I'm surprised as an end user we were able to turn it off.
Yes.
Let me get a slightly less personal.
Well,
All right, Windows 11.
getting ready.
Yes. Drum roll. Almost there. I'm wondering if this is why your cousin gave you this machine. He probably tried to reinstall Windows on it.
Yeah, and he knew that I knew a little of how to do it, and
Right.
let's take it. I don't need it. Okay, I will take it. Knows me that. Yeah. And it's a good machine, actually.
Right. Yeah. Well, if it runs Windows 11, that's basically going to say a lot. That's why I tell people only to expect a good 5 or 6 years out of their hardware. Because at that point, if it no longer takes the latest OS, go ahead, hit next.
It's on Wi-Fi and it's on the Ethernet.
Good. But go ahead and unplug the Ethernet. Because this is normal behavior.
No,
Oh, man. Go ahead and plug it in. We can do a little bit more research tomorrow. We're both getting loopy and tired. So, go ahead and plug in the Ethernet. Let's confirm we get the same error message. Yeah, at this point, we're just going to have to do a little bit of research. And now I'm actually not terribly surprised. So, yeah, it wants us to sign into that work account. I get it. Yeah, so that's interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah. Go back into
They
the
make
BIOS.
it-
Go
they
back
make
into the.
it like a Mac.
Well, go back into the BIOS one more time before we call it quits for the night.
Can't turn it off. It means a long time.
Yeah, it's that compute. This.
Okay. No.
Well, even if we can't fix it, knowing. Okay, go back to that setting, the security tab on the left. Okay, it's all grayed out. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
What
nothing
else?
else. Go ahead.
There's nothing else, huh?
Hey, go to just reset the BIOS to factory defaults,
Um,
wherever
where
that
to
is.
go? Yeah, where is that?
System logs. Wait, can you go back to secure store? I wanted to see some details for the security. Yeah, scroll
Security.
down. Yeah, I want to see that. Scroll. Go. Take me back to that page. The where we were. Absolute. Yeah. Can you get a little closer? I want to see something. Hold on. I want to see where it says enabled, disabled.
Enable the absolute persistent and load the firmware persistence module.
Right. Scroll down. I mean, move the camera
Okay.
down. Yeah. Permanently disables absolute persistence module interface from further use. Yeah. Secure. Oh wait. That. What's it on off up where it says security? Hit the off and see
Up.
what happens. Oh.
Which one?
Oh. Never mind. Data wipe. That's what that was. Data wipe on next boot. If enabled, the BIOS will queue up data wipe cycle for storage devices. Scroll up again. More. Scroll up more. Chassis intrusion. Disabled. Just do the disabled for chassis intrusion. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. You know what? Figure out where to go for, what's it called? I'm getting antsy. I don't like sitting for this long. Figure out where the, just go to the BIOS settings for defaults. I think,
Mhm.
go to overview. It's in there somewhere.
Load defaults.
Yeah, load defaults. There we are. BIOS defaults.
Default, last no good. Custom user
Fa-
settings.
Factory
default.
defaults. Yeah. Click OK.
Now press F2.
Yeah. Well, looks like we might have to call it quits on this one. We might have to give it up, but I'm sure we can honestly say we put a real effort into it.
Okay, so yeah, it's not here.
What? Oh, right. Yeah. No,
Yeah, everything
no, we
was-
were warned. We were told that once it was disabled, it would be forever disabled. But what we don't know is if it disables the rest of the computer for generic use.
Let me do it one more factory defaults. And
Okay.
then let it.
I'll have to do some more research. I have a feeling that this hardware might be forever married to the company that purchased it. Say so in the comments. If you read the, if you watch the all 3 hours of this video and you know what's going on, tell me if the tell me if the computer's bricked. Okay.
Let's try.
You know what we could try? I'm kind of curious what would happen if you tried to load a copy of Linux on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just see if it's doable. I haven't played with Linux in years.
Or maybe we put Hackintosh.
Yeah, well, I don't know Hackintosh. Well, I guess if you get an old version of Hackintosh, maybe. Yeah. You can't get the later versions of Windows, later versions of Apple Macintosh going because of the M1 changeover.
Yeah,
Nope.
the same thing.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Okay, well, we're both getting tired, I'm sure. It's 8 o'clock. We've been at this for literally 3 hours.
Wow.
Well, actually, a lot longer because, yeah, we were live earlier too. So, let's call it quits for now. I'll do a little bit more research.
All right.
But we've put a lot of effort into it, and we're still not getting there. Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering. I'm trying to think.
What else we can do?
Yeah, there's not much else. I don't think. I think even if you replace the SSD, it's still going to behave the same way.
You think so? If I replace the SSD?
Yeah, because this is a firmware limitation.
So they embed on a chip then to the motherboard then, something like that.
Well, the CompuTrace, I think, might be a chip. That's the problem. And it's non-removable. It's part of the motherboard.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'll have to think about it. We still don't know if this thing is bricked, but there's probably a good chance that it is.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks you for sticking with it. You're very patient. You're very easy to
If
work
you-
with. And
If
obviously,
you have any news or something, let me know.
yeah. Can you do me a favor and just
Yeah.
in the chat in the YouTube, put the model number in there.
Okay.
Yeah, in the where it's for comments. Yeah, and I'll do my own research at my leisure, and we'll see what happens if there's any possible alternative.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird that we were able to disable it. I don't know if it means it's bricking it or not, because we're still able to navigate the BIOS, and that's why I'm confused. So,
All right.
all right. Well, thanks for the call. I'm
All
gonna.
right, Chris.
Yeah. So we'll talk to each other tomorrow. I'll see if I don't know. Have you ever installed a copy of Linux?
No.
Okay. Well, it might be worth playing with. Go download a copy of Ubuntu or something, or Mint Linux. There's a bunch of them.
All right. I will try to do
Yeah.
one.
Put it on an 8 gig stick, and then see if it behaves differently with Linux. That might be your best alternative. What if we got Linux to work?
All right. I will try to download it from there, from the linux.org.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Well, you got a lot of options. There's many versions of Linux. I hear Mint.
Yeah.
I hear Mint is the latest and greatest, the hot new version. So-
Mint, yeah.
So go ahead and try that.
All right.
But
I
I'll
will
call.
try
I'll
that.
we'll talk to each other tomorrow, and then we can start screwing around anyway. As long as you got some time,
Okay.
and I mean, even if we don't fix it, others are going to appreciate our attempt. So let's call it a night. I'm hungry.
All right. All right, Chris. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for the help.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
great rest of
Thank
your
you.
night.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, let's see. Good. Okay. Well, so that was a nice, solid 3 hours. Where are we? Let me fix this here. There we are. All right. So, my name is Chris. And this is what I'm up to. I've spent the last 3 hours trying to help our friend in New York, Joseph, install Windows on a machine which apparently has Computrace on it. Computrace, which is a security setting that a lot of corporate users install on their hardware when it's purchased directly from a vendor, like in this case Dell. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this thing. It is interesting that we were able to turn it off. Ultimately, we had to figure out why Windows was being directed towards a corporate login. So I don't know if this thing has been forever bricked because it needs to be talked to by the company, or if I just don't know what the problem is. If we're able to disable Computrace and it's disabled, does that mean it's a bricked machine? Anyway, so that's how we've spent the last 3 hours trying to get Windows to install. I wasn't sure what he meant when he said domain, but it is actually asking for a domain login. It's been a long 3 hours. If you've never been here before, I'm just an IT guy that films himself doing the work. When I don't have customers at my shoulder, I do the work alone with the office. I'll put the computers here on the desk and I'll tear apart a computer. I'll diagnose desktops right behind me over there on the TV is the monitor where that gets done. And that's pretty much all I'm up to. If I'm not here, it's because I'm getting paid to do house calls. And I'm just offering you as much offer as I can. 855-434-8787. Show up in the YouTube chat if you can catch me live. Great. If not, you can still call that 855-434-8787. It is a recorded line. And if we dive deep into a more technical conversation and it's interesting, I might just air it live here. So give me a call. Show up in the YouTube chat. Otherwise, that's it. I'm going to go to bed. See ya. Oh, that's right. That's right. Subscribe if you want to know when I go live, because that's really of when I have most value to you.